What is going on, everybody? What is going on? The Catch fam. Hope everyone is doing phenomenal today, man. Hope everyone has had a great weekend. It is time for NFL Sunday kickoff for the 2022 football season, for the 2022 fantasy football season. So you guys already know what time it is, baby. It is time for some live week one fantasy Q&A. Hop in here, man. Ask me anything. Starts, sets, benches, trades, waivers, whatever it may be. Questions, comments, concerns. Let's go, guys. Hop in the live chat. Let me know what's going on, man. I'm so excited for today. I hope you guys are excited as well. We've got a great day of football ahead of us, man. I cannot wait. Hit the like button on the way in. Hit that subscribe button, of course, if you are new to the channel. Let me know what you guys need, man. If you guys are in the chat today, you know, give your thoughts, give your opinions on different questions that are popping up, and let's have some, let's have some fun. Let's get some good fantasy Q&A going, some good fantasy discussion going. Let's get ready for a great stream and a great day of football. It feels like Christmas morning. We've been waiting all off season for this, man, and it's finally here. Finally here. So let's do it, baby. I'm excited, man. Happy to be here with you guys. Feel blessed to be here with you guys as well, man. So let's get it going. Tox is in the house. What's up? What's up? How you doing, man? Derek, what's good, my guy? Good to see you guys in the chat. Lidsky, what's up, man? Hello, hello. Should I keep Keenan starting this week over Cooks and Bateman? I would personally, Tox. I would. I mean, Cooks has probably a pretty stiff matchup against that Colts defense, and then, I do think Bateman could have a good game. Don't get me wrong, but he's probably going to face Sauce Gardner. I mean, how much do we want to bet on a rookie corner? We'll find out today, more than likely. So, overall, Keenan Allen versus the Raiders, I think, is the best matchup out of the three, the best game script out of the three. So, personally, I would definitely go Keenan Allen between those three as a whole. So, all right, 1 o'clock games, man. Eagles at Lions. J-Dub's in the house. What's good, my guy? Sorry, I'm cracking the sparkling water here. Niners at Bears, Steelers at Bengals, Patriots at Dolphins, Browns at Panthers, Colts at Texans, Saints at Falcons, Ravens at Jets, Jags at Commanders. Which 1 o'clock game are you guys most looking forward to? I like the Eagles at Lions, and I like the Browns at Panthers. I think it's a fun one. Joseph, subscribing to the channel. Very, very kind to you, man. Welcome to it. Welcome to Catch Fam. Let's go. Most of my bench players have semi-favorable matchups, but not good enough matchups to bench the starters. Yeah, I mean, your starters are there for a reason. Like, you went out and you drafted those players for a specific reason to be starters on your squad. So, it can be enticing to look at, exciting players to look at matchups, but overall, go with the players you drafted to be your starters. More than likely. And Keenan Allen, I love this week, man. I think Keenan Allen's going to have a great game as a whole. Joseph, good morning to you, man. What's going on? Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're looking forward to kickoff today. I know we all are. I'm excited, man. Can't wait. Let's get excited for the Ravens game. Ravens and Jets actually should be fun, man. Matt's in the house. What's up, bro? We back, baby. Let's go. I missed it too, man. What's up? What's up? Good to have you here. Ertz is playing, Godwin is playing, London is playing. Great updates, Derek. Thank you very much. Great updates, man. Big updates, too. Godwin is probably the most important out of those, because originally, we were kind of sitting back and having to wait because the Buccaneers-Cowboys game is tonight. 8:25. Chris Godwin is expected to make his return from a torn ACL and play in Tampa Bay's Week 1 matchup against the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Football, but he may be eased back, quote unquote, be on a snap count, according to multiple reports. Godwin's ability to return in Week 1 is encouraging for fantasy managers. The report that he's going to be on a snap count makes him difficult to trust. Buccaneers have a crowded wide receiver in this season with Julio, Russell Gage, Godwin, and Evans. Interesting. Godwin on a snap count potentially for the day. still like... I don't hate Godwin as a flex. Like, can Godwin be productive on a snap count? Sure, but his ceiling's probably capped here. All right, Matt, can you pick one for me in full PPR? Monty, Ayuk, or Bobby Trees also have Julio. You know, originally I probably, you know, roll the dice on Ayuk, but with the rain situation in that game, I'm probably out on Ayuk. He could still pop, but I will go Bobby Trees, man. I like Robert Woods in this matchup. And I think he's the #1, so I will go Bobby Trees, yeah. Monty and Ayuk have value, and Julio probably has value as well. But personally, if it's my roster, I'm going Bobby Trees. Not that fantasy important, but the Packers will officially be without Lazard, Jenkins, and Bacchiati. Meaning Zach, Tom, the 4th-round rookie, and Yash Niesman will see Smith and Hunter. Yikes, yeah. Yeah, it's a tough little slate for the Packers. And I do think the Lazard part is very important in terms of, you know, fantasy as a whole. So, I mean, I liked Lazard in this matchup going into the week. So it's definitely not good. Yeah, slated to be out. So we've got Godwin expected to play on a snap count. Then we've got Allen Lazard out. Bye-bye, Allen Lazard. But we kind of knew, well, the Godwin part we probably didn't know, but the rest we probably knew, right? Lazard was kind of expected to be out, but it's a good official update there. 2 hours ago, slated to sit out. So thanks for the Packers update talks. Ron the GOAT, what's up, baby? What up, what up? Yeah, Matt, high winds and rain for the Niners and Bears. We can double check to see if that's changed, but I doubt it has. Chosen Rose, what's good, bro? Would you go Zach Ertz, Irv Smith, or Hunter Henry? Ertz might be limited. Yeah, I don't think that the Ertz news is looking great by any means. But he does have the best matchup. Zach Ertz likely to play absent pregame setback. Zach Ertz, who I guess might as well pull this one over here too. Zach Ertz, who's listed as questionable for the Cardinals Week 1 match against the Chiefs with a calf injury, is likely to play absent a pregame setback. Ertz has been dealing with a lingering calf issue, but appears to be good to go here. Yeah, Rondell Moore is out, so there could be some targets. I think the safest play is probably Hunter Henry. I'd probably go Henry, Ertz, Irv Smith. I think Irv Smith could have a decent game. Breaking news, J.K. Dobbins ruled out. Dobbins is out. Not a giant surprise, in my opinion. But definitely important. If I'm going to start a Ravens running back today, it's Mike Davis. So you've got Dobbins out, unlikely to play. So we got a lot of updates coming left and right, ladies and gentlemen. Dobbins out. If Mike Davis is out there on the waiver wire and you are in a bad spot for your flex, like standard, half PPR, he could be worth a play today. Bobby, what's good, bro? Who would you start in full point PPR flex? Bateman or Renfro? Ooh, that's a tough one, man. I like both options. Bateman's probably slated for more targets, but I think Renfro could have a really good game. I like his matchup versus the Chargers. I like the game script there. So it's a tough one, man. Chat, who would you guys roll with, Bateman or Renfro? I mean, I'm a big Renfro fan, so it's likely if it's my roster, I might roll the dice with Renfro. I think both are good starts. Like, it's interesting because Bateman, although he is the #1 receiver on that team, he's not the #1 target. Andrews is. Then Renfro, not the #1 receiver, not the #1 target, presumably with Devontae Adams there now. But the Ravens, I would assume, are going to run the ball more than the Raiders, although with McDaniels as a head coach, they might get kind of run happy. So I think like their ceilings and floors are relatively similar. I would play Renfro if it's my roster, but I don't think Bateman's a bad start necessarily. Albert in the building. What's up, bro? How are you doing, man? Joe, what's up, man? Saw it's pouring in Chicago. Do I bench Komet in bad weather for Freiermuth? I don't hate that move, Joe. I think that the Bengals last year were not very good whatsoever against the tight end position. So if the rain is making you queasy, then I don't have a problem starting Fearmouth today. No, I don't. Clayton, what's up, my guy? Morning, need one in PPR. Breece Hall, Pollard, Damian Harris, Mike Davis. So, yeah, Dobbins just announced, probably before you type this, that he will be out. So, full PPR, you can consider Breece Hall here. It's a tough one, Clayton. Chat, who would you guys start here? Breece Hall, Pollard, Damian Harris, or Mike Davis? Quite frankly, I think the safer plays are Damian Harris and Mike Davis. I'd probably go Mike Davis, honestly. Hey, would you trade Drake London and Tua for Dak and Burks? I have Kirk Cousins as a starter. Love the content. Appreciate that, man. Very, very kind. You kind of get, like, you lose some receiver value more than likely, and you probably gain quarterback value. So, you already have Cousins. I don't hate this trade. It depends on what your receiver room looks like, right? I mean, I think London's your number one receiver on the team, number two target behind Pitts, where Burks is kind of floating around that number 3 mark at the moment. That could change. So he could move up to number 2 ahead of Westbrook if he plays his cards right. So I don't hate the trade. Yeah, I mean, you get quarterback value if you feel like that's more important. Rondo Moore listed as out. J-Dub said he says he would roll Pat Fearmouth. Sure. Bunny Hop just woke up, got destroyed watching those fights last night. Let's go. What's up, baby? How are you, man? Was that a trade or was that just a start? Oh, yeah, that was a trade. That was a trade. Should I trust Elijah Mitchell today? Yes. I think rain games are probably better for running backs, right? Overall. So, sure. It depends on who else you can start, but probably. Joseph, who would you start in a half PPR? Elijah Moore, Bateman. Thanks as always. Really appreciate the content. We appreciate you being here, man, of course. That's what we do. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Man, the Jets' number 1 receiver or the Ravens' number 1 receiver in the same matchup. I think both these defenses could play decent today. The Ravens probably play better. It's a tough one. I like Elijah Moore. Like, I'm a fan of Elijah Moore. So, I'd probably go Elijah Moore if it's my roster, but I don't hate Bateman in this scenario. Should I dart throw Michael Carter or go with Godwin since he cleared, scared of snap count? Well, I think that there's a good chance that Carter finds the end zone, Bunny Hop. But it is committee backfield right at this point. So, I'm hoping this is a flex. Yeah, obviously if it's Carter or Godwin, it's a flex. I'd probably go Godwin. Chat, what do you think? That's a tough one, man. Godwin's a tough pickle of the day. Michael Carter or Chris Godwin? Who would you flex? Josh Jacobs, Penny, Renfro, or Bateman? I'll go Renfro. They're all fine options. Josh Jacobs probably going to have a good game. Bateman's going to have a good game. Penny, even in a bad game script up against good defense, could have a decent game, but I'd probably go Renfro. Ayuk or MT? Clayton, that's tough, man. MT banged up. Probably going to see our boy AJ Terrell today. Ayuk in a rainy, windy game. I'd probably go Ayuk. I don't know, man. That's a tough one. Chat, Ayuk or MT? I don't like that one. There's negatives around both those players today. Would you start Bateman or Deontay Johnson? Wow, we got a lot of Bateman love in the chat. Maybe I'm too low on Bateman. Because personally with this one, I'd probably go Deontay Johnson. There's a lot of Bateman love in the chat. I'm not against it necessarily. Sport Dog in the building. What's good? Back after a month without a computer, starting Eckler and Mixon for running backs, thinking A.J. Dillon, flex, or Ayuk. I would go A.J. Dillon. Eckler, Mixon, and Dillon's beautiful, man. A.J. Dillon at the Vikings, a great matchup. Yeah, I love it. Ayuk in a rainy, windy day. Ron, half PPR, need an RB2 and a flex between Dillon, ETN, Sanders, and Juju. I would start Dillon and ETN. Yep. Well, Juju's kind of a fine play there as well. I would... And half PPR, though, I think Dylan and ETN give you a better chance of scoring. But Juju's a fine option. I would rule out Miles Sanders here, personally. I just am scared of the Eagles' backfield. You never know. Sanders could have a decent game, too. If it's my roster and half PPR, I'm probably going Dylan and ETN here. Rodfather, what's up, man? Tight end premium PPR. Who to start? Tanyan, Gesicki, or Ingram? I'd probably roll the dice on Tanyan the way that things are looking for the Packers right now. I go Tanyan. Yep, I go Tanyan. Kyle, what's up, bro? Lockett or Godwin, full PPR. Also have Julio and Cobb. Yikes. Yikes. Lockett, and not a great game script. Godwin on a snap count. Julio could step up. Cobb could step up for the Packers. Wow, Kyle. A lot to consider there. I think I'm taking the easy way out. I'm saying Godwin. That's a tough one, man. Nick Ted, what's up, baby? Start one for my wide receiver 2 spot. MT, Juju, or Bateman. I'd probably go Bateman there. I'd probably go Bateman. This is the first one. I'd probably go Bateman. But I don't mind Juju. MT's out for me in those 3. Patty and Cheese, Monty, Aaron Jones, Kareem Hunt, pick 3 in full PPR. Aaron Jones for sure. There's no doubt about it. Kareem Hunt is interesting here. Hunt could be a play. Realistically, I'd probably go Patty, Monty, Aaron Jones, but Nick Chubb's fine in there too. I don't know. Patterson kind of in a bad matchup. Maybe I go Monty, Aaron Jones, Kareem Hunt. I definitely go Aaron Jones and Monty here. And then the third one is, I would trust your gut, but I'd probably go Kareem Hunt after thinking about it. T, subscribing to the channel. Very, very kind of you, man. Thank you so much. Holy cannoli, we just gained like 5 subscribers at once. Thank you guys so much, man. Very, very kind of you. Hop in the live chat, man. Let us know your fantasy questions, comments, concerns, starts, sits, trades, waiver wire. Mostly probably starts and sits, as we have 2.5 hours before kickoff. Chat, I appreciate you guys helping answer questions, giving you guys thoughts and opinions. Continue to do so. Really, really does help. Appreciate you guys being here, man. Smash that like button for me, guys, if you haven't done so already. All right. Dan, pick 2, Superflex, half PPR, Geno Smith, Damian Harris, Bobby Trees. Did we get this one last night, Dan? Which is fine. If you want to ask again, I don't mind at all. But Geno Smith and Bobby Trees for me in full PPR, yeah. Or half PPR, that's fine too. Let's see. Not super bullish on Falcons versus Saints. I'm fine with that. Going with Patterson is a starting running back, isn't he? I wouldn't necessarily say so. Very, very, very possible that Tyler Algier and Williams get touches today. But Patterson will probably line up as receiver at points. Bunny Hop, I'm going to go with Carter for week 1. I'm fine with that, man. Nick, I think we hit that one. Probably Bateman, but Juju's fine. Kyle, not touching Godwin. That's fine. Pretty sure I'm going Lockett over Godwin. I don't hate that. All right, let me try and catch up here. I have Godwin, but he's questionable for tonight's game. He is. He's going to play on a snap count officially. Drake London or Sammy Watkins? I mean, I probably roll the dice on Sammy Watkins. London going up against Lattimore in a bad game script. Like, the target should theoretically be there. He's also kind of banged up. I probably go Sammy. I mean, if it's a flex, I probably go Sammy Watkins. All right, let's see. Elijah Mitchell or Amon Ra. I'd probably go Amon Ra. Yep. Sir Barkley, what's up, baby? What's up, chat? Let's start the year off with W's. Need help. Pollard, Bateman, Dillon. If you have to start one, you're in a good spot. I do like Dillon here, but it's probably Bateman. It's probably Bateman. Ron, we got you, bro. You're welcome. Of course, that's what we're here for, man. Appreciate you being here. Little Bunny Hop, in my home league, I'm going against a dude who has Eckler, Chase, who's a keeper, and Adams, thank God. I have Diggs starting me off 29 points. It's going to be a fun day of fantasy. Yikes. Good luck, man. Good luck to everybody today. It's going to be a crazy day of football, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. Talks with the super chat. What a guy. Oh my gosh. I can't even scroll down to see it. I legitimately cannot scroll down to see it. I will lose the top of the chat. Talks, thank you so much. I will read the super chat very shortly here. Holy crap, I gotta get going, man. Thank you, Talks. ETN or Sutton, JDM, I go Sutton, man. I go Sutton. Love that matchup. Have the Saints and Ravens defense. Who should I start? Start the Saints for sure. Thomas, pick 2, Jerry, Judy, Cortland's son, Deontay. Whoo! I probably go Sutton, Johnson, but don't be surprised if Judy pops. You can get really, really dicey and start Judy and Sutton. But probably, I would like to diversify, go Sutton and Deontay. Thomas, we got you, bro. Juan, Jalen Waddle or Rondell Moore at flex. Rondell Moore's not playing. So you're starting Jalen Waddle. And even if Moore was playing, I go Waddle anyway. Okay, I don't know if you've talked about it, but I have Chase Edmonds starting right now. Should I start him or Mike Davis, half PPR? JK is not playing, T. But I would probably still go Edmonds. But Mike Davis is an okay play. I do like Edmonds in this matchup. I think assuming how he's going to be utilized as a receiving back, I'm fine with him as a start. Sir Barkley, I go AJ over Pollard for sure. Do you still have the Edgar Allan Poe book somewhere, man? Let's go. That's funny, man. It's from one of the OG live streams. It's from last year, man. Just a C guy. Cooks, Edmonds, Amari Cooper. Oh, if you need to start one, I'd probably start Cooks or Edmonds. I'm not very bullish on the Browns offense outside of like Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt today, but depending on the scoring format, like full PPR, probably Cooks. Half PPR, maybe Edmonds, because maybe you get some red zone touches. But Cooks or Edmonds for sure. Talks. Oh, have a great day. We appreciate it, bro. Very, very kind of you, man. Appreciate the $2 super chat, man. Good luck today, man. We appreciate you, bro. My second league, half PPR. I'm starting Swift and Aaron Jones as running backs. Would you flex Penny or Brandon Cooks? I'd flex Cooks. I flex Cooks. Man, I don't know if I'm way too low on Penny. Like, there are certain situations where I don't mind Penny at all. I don't love the game script. I think the Broncos defense is going to play well. So it's tough, man. But I probably go Brandon Cooks. I think Cooks is going to see some tough matchups today. But I think in a half or full PPR, I'm fine with Cooks. Chip Addict, subscribing to the channel. Very, very kind to you, man. Appreciate you. Welcome to the Catch fam. All right, Bryce Long. Pick 2, Davis, Waddle, or DJ Moore. Waddle and DJ Moore. I mean, listen, guys, I do like Mike Davis today, but I want to get too crazy. Like, he's probably going to find the red zone. Like, find the end zone, I should say. But I still like Waddle and DJ Moore. Like, those are guys you drafted to be starters for a reason. I'd probably go Waddle, DJ Moore for sure. Martin Andrew, sit 2 for flex. Julio, DK, Rashad Penny, and Kareem Hunt. Fake. Welcome to the channel, man. Thank you so much for subscribing. Very, very kind to you, man. I probably set Julio and Penny. I probably roll with DK because the targets should be there, and Kareem Hunt. Why not? You could consider Julio with Godwin on a snap count. And you could consider Penny. Like I said, like there's a chance that Penny finds the red zone. I just think overall the ceiling's capped for Penny, you know? And I think the ceiling for Julio is capped because you have Godwin and Evans and even Gage involved, right? Kareem Hunt, you could argue, once again, the ceiling's capped, but I do think that the Browns are going to end up relying on the run game. So, it's tough, man. It's tough. I'd probably go DK and Hunt. But that's a close one. It's a close one. Ron, have Julio, KJ Osborne, Gallup, Tony, and Olave on bench. I'm starting Adams and Pittman With the Vikings adding Rhaegar and Najee and his foot, what do you think of dropping KJ and adding Javon Warren? Well, I think that's fine. But I would like to kind of sit back and see what happens today. You know? I mean, Warren is a number 2 back for the Steelers, don't get me wrong, but there's a chance that Osborne... You're saying you have a ton of receivers. Yeah, if you feel like getting a potential handcuff on your bench, I don't mind it at all, man. This is the channel this year. Loved it last year. Hey, we appreciate that, man. Very, very kind of you, bro. Appreciate that support, man. Very, very kind. Lamar Jackson's got a crazy contract. He rejected a contract. I knew that much. He wants a fully guaranteed contract. Yeah, I don't think he accepted a contract unless I'm missing something. Where'd you see that, bro? Derek, what are some defenses you recommend this week? I mean, I love the Saints defense this week. Absolutely love the Saints defense. I love the Broncos defense. Those are probably like the top 2 that come to mind. Obviously, the Bills absolutely killed it. The Titans are a good stream. I think the Panthers are a really sneaky stream against the Browns. I think they're really sneaky. So those guys come to mind. Steven, of course, drops our must-start defensive videos on the channel. So that's been out for a couple days now. Very, very good content. Steven, our defensive expert without doubt. So if you need some last-second ideas, that should be on the channel. But that was released Saturday. We released it a little bit early this week. So be on the lookout for that on a weekly basis. If you feel like, if you're streaming defenses, of course. But yeah. I like the Panthers. Like, if you're in a bad situation at defense, I like the Panthers as a whole. But the Saints and Broncos are going to have great days. The Niners, even in a rain game, could be really nice. The Colts could have a good day. The Ravens against Joe Flacco could have a really good day. Titans, Panthers. Even the Bengals are a decent start today against Mitchell Trubisky. So, John, is it raining near you? Today's perfect red zone day. Yeah, it is raining. But I'm going to go see my aunt for a little bit today. We went on a walk this morning. We went to the mall to walk with the baby. So, I felt like an old person. It was awesome. But it is raining. Yeah, it's raining. Yeah. Perfect day for some football, though. You're right. Are you going Bateman or Pollard? Drafted almost identical teams this year. I go Bateman. Che, shout out from Wyoming. What's up, Che? I'm playing against Stephon Diggs this week, so I need a ceiling flex play. Sutton or T. Higgins? Sutton. I like T. Higgins this week, don't get me wrong. T. Higgins always in a good position to have a good game. But I go Cortland Sutton against the Panthers. Or excuse me, against the Panthers, the Seahawks. I'm jumping to the next comment too quickly. Cortland Sutton versus Seahawks is definitely the ceiling play there, man. Monday Night Football, revenge game. Seahawks defense, awful. Come on, man. It's Cortland Sutton all day long. But T. Higgins is a great start. It's a good question. Philip Young, welcome to the channel, man. Very, very kind of you to subscribe. Welcome to it, man. Oh my gosh, another subscriber. What we got here? It's Bulls fan 21. Welcome to it, man. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Very, very kind of you guys, man. Guys, hit that like button on the way, and if you guys haven't done so already, any fantasy questions, comments, concerns before kickoff starts, sits, bench players, flex players, waiver wire trades, worries, concerns, updates, let us know. We'll figure it out for you, man. Let's see. Let me catch up here. Chip Addict, Penny or Christian Kirk? I go Christian Kirk. I love the matchup against Washington. PK, start 2 of these. Michael Carter, Hunter Renfrow, Bobby Trees, Mari Cooper. Depending on the scoring format, I mean, I'd probably go Bobby Trees, Renfrow. But if it's... You could consider Michael Carter and a half PPR standard, but overall, I'd probably go Renfrow and Bobby Trees. John Edwards, what's up, my guy? Good to see you. What's up? Have a wonderful, blessed day. Right back at you, bro. Always good to have you. Fake Kirk or Woods? And non-PPR, so you're hoping that one of them scores. I would probably go Christian Kirk because I like that game script overall a little bit better. It's not that I don't think the Titans are going to be able to play well against the Giants, but I just think that the Jags and Washington could get into a little bit of a dirty, gross shootout today. SBD, what's up, my guy? Hello, hello. Olave, Monty, or AJ Green? I'd probably go Monty here, even in a rain game. But Olave is a fun play. I mean, I get, you know, the logic behind AJ Green. He's probably a good pickup for the week, but Olave for some upside. The safest play is Monty. AJ Green isn't bad, though, necessarily. If it's my roster, I'm probably going Olave or Monty. Depends on the scoring format. I think Olave could have one or two big games today for sure. Week 1 is always nuts, says J-Dubs. Is absolutely true, man. Absolutely true. Martin, Chris Godwin, Judy, or Michael Carter. Judy for sure. Judy versus the Seahawks for sure. Godwin on a snap count. Michael Carter. You know, it is a tough matchup for the or for the Jets. And Hall is there, probably going to get some touches, and Joe Flacco's the quarterback, so Judy for sure. Derek, I like the Cowboys as a sleeper too this week. Uh-oh. I think I dropped them in one league and playing the Panthers. Hey, man, I do think some of those like top defenses from last year are probably going to perform pretty well. I mean, even at the end of the day, man, the Rams and the Bills both played very, very well. Starting the Colts, have Bucks on bench. I do like the Colts. Don't sleep on the Raiders defense. I do think that the Raiders defense could be very vastly improved with that front seven, Stober. Bulls fan, PPR, DJ Moore or Juju. I probably go DJ Moore in full PPR, but Juju is a good start too. There's definitely plenty of reason to argue for Juju here, but personally, I probably go DJ Moore. Ayuk or Dylan in the flex, I go Dylan. Since we got the rain and the wind and blah, I'll probably go Dylan. PK. And then for my other league, start 2, Cooper, Godwin, Burks, and Dotson. Man, I do like Dotson here. I think Dotson is worth starting. But even Godwin on a snap count, like I kind of trust over the other 3. Like I don't feel good about the Browns receivers today. I could pay for this one. Chat, how do you guys feel about Amari Cooper today? I just don't like it. I haven't liked it all week long. Burks is still a question mark. I would probably start Godwin and Dotson against Jacksonville, but just keep in mind anytime you start a rookie, who knows, right? I'd probably start Godwin and Dotson. Yeah. Does he have a delay? Yeah, I don't have a delay. I just have a lot to read is all. Let's see here. Going as quick as I can, though, guys. I have Jones. Is it concern to play Dillon and flex over Pollard? To some degree, but I think it's a good matchup for the Packers. Like I mean, here's the thing, man. I could see Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon, like, together just doing really, really well throughout the whole year. So, like, I like the Packers' backfield situation more than the Cowboys' situation. Maybe I'll be wrong on that. I don't know. But, yeah, like, they're going to cap each other's ceilings. But it's a good matchup today, so I don't hate it. If you do feel like it's not diverse enough in your lineup, then go Pollard. Should you cuff Watkins or Cobb? It's a good question, man. Probably Watkins. The thing is, like, dependent on the scoring format, Watkins is probably the guy who's going to get catches, you know, up and down the field, where Cobb is probably more of a red zone guy. So maybe it depends on the scoring format. Highlight, pick 2, full PPR, Damian Harris, Kareem Hunt, or Breece Hall. Full PPR, Kareem Hunt and Damian Harris. Mike C, welcome to the channel. Very, very kind of you to subscribe, man. Welcome to it. Oh, you could consider Breece Hall there. I think the safest plays are Damian Harris and Kareem Hunt. Highlight. Fearmouth or Irv Smith. I go Fearmouth against the Bengals defense. Not not good against the tight end position, like, whatsoever. Zeke or Miles Sanders. Zeke for sure. Zeke for sure. Godwin or Waddle in the flex. In that situation, I go Waddle. Yeah, that situation, I go Waddle. Highlight out on Amari Cooper. I agree with that. J-Dubs, I'm out on the Browns receivers. Agreed. J.K. Dobbins is out. Yeah, he's out. He's out. It'll be a running back game for sure. Full PPR, Tony Ayuk, Dylan Pollard. Wow, man. If it wasn't such bad weather, you know, I probably would consider Ayuk here, like, as a lock. But since it is, I'd probably go A.J. Dillon. I want to see what happens with Tony before we start him. Thoughts on the Packers receivers? Aaron Jones might get the most targets. Yeah. When we look at these Packers receivers as a whole going into today, like, you can roll the dice if you really feel like it's worth it, but I just don't know what direction to go, man. Like I said, I think, like, if I was really taking a true dart throw, it's probably Romeo Dubes. It's probably the Dubester. Like, but I think there's definitely like an argument for Sammy Watkins, Christian Watson, or Randall Cobb. Robert Tonyan is not a bad play, like, whatsoever. I really don't mind playing him. So it's just tough. It's tough. I don't know what direction that's going to go. But I do think that Tonyan is worth a play. I know you're not asking about the tight end position, but yeah, it's definitely possible that Aaron Jones gets the most targets. Adam, what's up, my guy? Good morning, bro. Start 2, bench 1. Barkley, Pittman, Connor, and PPR. Whew. That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one because I love my boy James Conner. But full PPR, I'd probably go. That's tough. Man, it's hard to bench Barkley. Really hard to bench Barkley there. But I like Connor's matchup. Like, I like the game script, and I think Pittman is a must start here against the Texans as the #1 target on his respective team. So that's really tough. Chat, Barkley, Pittman, and Connor, who are you benching? I think you have to start Pittman. But Connor and Barkley, like, that's tough. My gut says start Barkley. My heart says start Connor. Cobb is more likely to get touchdowns. I do agree with that, Talks. CD, Smitty, should I play Chris Godwin or Dotson? It looks like Godwin's going to be on a snap count. And overall, I like Dotson today. I don't know. If that's a flex, and it's not the wide receiver 2 spot, I'd probably go Godwin. If it's a flex, maybe go Dotson. Tox is back. Let's go. J-Dub says Dotson if Godwin is on a snap count. Yeah, and it looks like he's going to be. Slade, what's good, baby? Hey, John, normally don't have questions right away, but Thomas is playing, so MT, Waddle, Deontay, pick one. I'd probably go Waddle. I don't mind Deontay. MT would be last for me. I'd probably go Waddle. Bunny Hop, run to the store if y'all need anything. Grab me like a Gatorade. I'll take a Gatorade, bro. Hit the thumbs up for the catch, says Derek. Appreciate that, man. Gibson or Pollard in half. I go Gibson. Gibson, excuse me. Against the Jags for sure. All right, let's see here. Almost caught up. Tanya is my Kittle replacement. I love that, Talks. Does anyone want to clean my room? Here's my tight ends. Got Waller and Tanya, and I think that's a good place to be. Talks, I think Tanya's safest bet to get targets. That's fair. I got Albert O in the league for Kittle replacement. I like that as well. Talk says he would bench Connor. Derek, I'm starting Pittman for sure. Kyle says bench Barkley. J-Dubs, I'm starting Connor personally. I just don't know how Giants offense will perform. That's fair. Steven, Ayuk, Dylan, Kirk, Juju, Edmonds, full PPR, pick 2. Thank you. Love the content. Appreciate that, man. Very, very kind to you. Ooh, this is a tough, man. This is a good situation to be in. There's a lot of good value here, man. This is a good flex situation to be in without a doubt. I'd probably go Juju because of the game script. Full PPR, man. I'd probably go Juju and Kirk Ayuk, you know, rainy, gross weather game. Edmonds, I like Kirk and Juju more than Edmonds, and I like Dillon more than Edmonds. So I probably would go Kirk, Juju, Dillon, Edmonds, Ayuk. That would be my order. But it's a good situation to be in. I think all these guys are productive in some sense today. Y2J29, full PPR flex play. Start Dillon. I have Jones or Dameon Pierce or Michael Thomas. Man, guys, I don't have a problem starting A.J. Dillon and Aaron Jones today. I really don't. But if you want to diversify here, I would go Dameon Pierce, even in full PPR. You know, I think the ceiling is probably capped for Pierce in not a great game script as a whole. Not the best matchup, but I think they're going to feed him. I don't think they have much of a choice. So I'm out on Michael Thomas, banged up, going up against A.J. Terrell. Not a good game script for Michael Thomas personally, but I think the rest of the Saints will be perfectly fine in terms of game script. So I don't hate A.J. Dillon there, but if you want to diversify, go Dameon Pierce. Is Ertz playing? Yes. Yes, sorry, this doesn't really... there we go. I was like... Okay, the most important part I didn't have on the screen. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Yes, Ertz is expected to play. Adam, thanks for the input. Start one, Godwin, Jacobs, St. Brown, or MT. Ooh. I'd probably go St. Brown. I'd probably go St. Brown. I think Jacobs is going to have a good day, though. But I go St. Brown if it's my roster. Starting running... Ravens running back eats well. Yes, agreed. I think Mike Davis will have a decent day, man. For sure. Go Vikings, says RA. Let's go. Chase Edmonds or Miles Sanders. I go Edmonds, especially because it's full PPR. I go Edmonds. Thomas, Dillon, or Kirk at the flex. Probably Christian Kirk. I mean, I think the targets will be there. It's a great matchup versus Washington. Probably Christian Kirk. Yeah. But I do love A.J. Dillon. That's my guy. All right, finally caught up. Let's go, baby. I love it, guys. Hey, questions, comments, concerns, updates, waiver wire, trades. What do you guys got? All right, here's my dilemma here. Since we're caught up now, here's my dilemma. Okay, here's my squad in my primary league here. Derek Carr, Austin Eckler, Javonte Williams, T. Higgins, Mike Williams, Dallas Goedert, Josh Jacobs, McManus. On the bench, I've got Captain Kirk, Tyler Algier, Devonta Smith, Amon-Ra St. Brown, the Dubes, and George Pickens. I got to drop one. I don't have a defense in. But here's my dilemma. I'm going up against a team that has a 0 spot with Cam Akers. Do I take a bet on my team here? Or am I stupid if I don't start a defense and take that advantage? Because I don't want to drop any of these guys. I don't know who to drop, man. I think Dubes could have a big day. I want to see him on the waiver wire. And I need Algier as a potential RB4. And I don't want to drop Kirk Cousins because I want to see how Derek Carr and Kirk Cousins pan out. I don't want to drop, I don't want to drop one. Which receiver? It's probably Doobie, right? I probably have to drop the Dubes. I really don't want to. I've waited I also had Christian Watson. I just dropped him yesterday for McManus. It's tough, man. I mean, my receivers are deep, right? I got Higgins, Mike Williams, Devonta Smith, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Doobie, and Pickens. So I just don't want to see the Dubes on the waiver wire, man. I don't want to drop a QB. I don't want to drop Algier. I think Algier could end up having a decent day. He's listed as number 3. I don't know, man. It's tough here. It's tough. J-Dubs, I'm starting Brady over Lance in my 8-man. Talks, they won't be able to pass, protect, so why not power run up the middle of a play. Bunny Hop, I'm facing somebody who started Akers too. Steven, depends on waivers. That's true. Well, really, I just need a defense. In terms of the waiver wire, you've got Tua, Lawrence. Let's go to Jarvis Landry, Watkins, Devonta Parker, Russell Gage. There's definitely names out there. Tolbert. Running backs are like awful, though, is the thing. Mostert, Burkhead, McKissick, Ingram, Zach Moss, Abdullah, Hillard. Maybe I do need to drop Algier. I mean, he's listed as a number 3. It's a bad matchup. Like, that's the thing. It's a bad matchup. I probably need to drop Algier. I should probably get a defense and drop Algier. Tox, I'm not dropping Pickens. That's my dude. Shauna, what's up? What's up? Good morning. Tony, DJ Moore, St. Brown. Also Flex, Williams, or Higgins. Ooh, good little squad here. Good options. I probably start DJ Moore, but I do like St. Brown a lot. I think DJ Moore gives you that consistent type play. Maybe a safer floor. St. Brown's going to offer more upside. Javonte or Higgins is tough. Javonte in a really good matchup. Should get most of the snaps. Like, Javonte in a good matchup overall. But Higgins is Higgins. You know, it depends on the scoring format. Full PPR, probably Higgins. Anything else, Javonte. Both are great starts. Both are great starts. It's a good lineup. Should I start Hollywood Brown or St. Brown? Ooh. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. I like both game scripts. I like both matchups. I like both receivers today. That's tough. I think they're both the #1 targets today on both those teams. Maybe Hollywood Brown. Maybe I have more faith in the Cardinals offense, and I think that both of those teams in that matchup. Ah, man, the Eagles and Lions would be a good matchup, though. Chat, Hollywood Brown or Amon-Ra St. Brown, who would you start? I'd probably go Hollywood by a hair, but I love both. Worth it guy, AJ Green or Drake London. Kittle injury hurt me. I started Knox. My opponent started Allen Robinson. I mean, you probably still got more points than starting Kittle, even if it was a bad performance by Knox. Wow. I go AJ Green, believe it or not. I go AJ Green. Drake London's going to have Lattimore in a bad game script. Like, the targets should theoretically be there, but I probably go AJ Green. Oh, gosh, that's another tough one. Chat, what do you think? AJ Green or Drake London? That one's tough. Ayuk, Hunt, or pick up Mike Davis for the flex? I like it. Smokey, what's good, bro? It's good to see you, man. What's up? I probably said Ayuk here. Mike Davis is probably the safest bet here. Like, is the ceiling crazy? Probably not. But I'd probably go Mike Davis. We got John Raiden in the house. We got a legend in the house. What's up, baby? What's up, man? Hello, hello, hello. Great to have you in the chat. What's up, man? Thielen or Mooney in a traditional league. Also Brady or Burrow. I go Burrow and Thielen. I think, you look back to last year before Thielen got hurt. This is Captain Kirk. You like that? Cousins' favorite red zone target, without a doubt. I mean, Adam Thielen had, 10 touchdowns through 13 games? I go Thielen all day in a standard league, and I go Burrow. Brady's going to have a good game, but I think the upside lies with Burrow. So I go Thielen and Burrow. What's up, John? Great to have you here, man. Great to see you. What's up? What's up? Ayuk and a first for DJ Moore. Yeah, I don't mind it. If you're fine with giving up a first, I don't mind it. Oh, gosh, we got ET in the house. Didn't I tell you guys I was scared of ET as a child? Boyd or Mike Davis in full PPR. I think Boyd, full PPR is the setting that I love Tyler Boyd. But I think Mike Davis probably a safer bet to score a touchdown today. So probably Mike Davis. Let's see. Jeffrey, Melvin Gordon, or Christian Kirk? Christian Kirk, man. Christian Kirk. Full PPR for sure. Kirk against Washington. Tucker City. How's my lineup looking? PPR. Okay, so you got Prescott, CMC, Swift. Whew. Lamb and Higgins got the stack. Higgins a great wide receiver too. Schultz and Barkley. Eagles defense and Robbie Gould. Come on, man. This is a great lineup. This is beautiful. Yep. This is absolutely beautiful. Yep. I mean, this is a 10 out of 10 lineup, man. How many teams is that? Jeffrey, do tackles being out for Green Bay worry about Rodgers looking at pivoting to Lawrence? Hey, man. Do I want to bet against Aaron Rodgers? Not necessarily. Am I worried about today? Probably slightly worried for sure. Yeah, probably slightly worried as a whole. That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. Do I want to bet on T-Law? I don't hate the idea. Do I want to bet against Aaron Rodgers? I don't know. Yeah, hey, it's not looking great for the Rodgers or for the Rodgers. I mean, that's what we should call the Packers at this point. No disrespect to Bart Starr, Brett Favre, but maybe for now. Yeah, it does worry me. Hey, we have plenty of Packers fans in the chat. What do you guys think, man? Aaron Rodgers or Trevor Lawrence against Washington? Adam, what's good, bro? Deontay Johnson, Amari Cooper, Michael Pittman for a wide receiver 2 spot. Which one do I start? Probably Deontay. No. Pittman. Sorry, Pittman for sure. Pittman against the Texans without a doubt. I mean, I like Deontay, but I'm out on Cooper. But Pittman for sure. Week 1, Rodgers stuck it up last year. Yeah, I know. I'm not betting against Rodgers. Like, man, Rodgers one of those quarterbacks, man. There's not many like it. Like, I don't know if it matters. Like, the starting left and right tackle today know that this is the moment of a lifetime, man. You're the starting, left and right tackle, starting protector of Aaron Rodgers today, and he's going to demand that you protect him. He's one of those quarterbacks, Brady, Manning, Rodgers. Like, if you're starting with them, he's going to elevate you to the next level. Is it concerning? Sure. Am I starting Trevor Lawrence over Rodgers? Probably not. Really, it's not a question of Lawrence over Rodgers for me. It's a question of matchup. But week 1, divisional matchup for the Packers. I go Aaron Rodgers, man. I don't overthink it. Gabe Taylor, Patty and Cheese, Damian Harris, or Tony Pollard. And PPR, you could take a risk on Patty and Cheese, but I don't love the matchup whatsoever. I'd probably go Damian Harris. I think it's the safest play here, Gabe. Who's tight end 1 this year? I can get rid of Schultz for a nice running back. Get tight end off waivers. What do you think? Won't be able to ride Gibson. Got too long, and I have Dalvin and Damian Pierce, Singletary. Tight end 1 this year is Kelsey or Andrews. Like, I don't think anyone jumps ahead of those two guys. You never know. But I wouldn't get rid of Schultz. Are you saying trade Schultz? Stober, who's your tight end outside of Schultz? Like, man, the thing you got to think about with Schultz is you can flex him if you really need to. If you have a tight end in front of him who's good enough. Schultz is probably, theoretically, still top 5. So I wouldn't get rid of Schultz too quickly. He could be a really nice piece of your roster throughout the season. Gibson or Zeke? Whew. I like both for different reasons. I think Gibby's probably got the better matchup. He definitely has a better matchup. I'd probably go Gibby. It's close, man. I'm not out on Zeke whatsoever. Chat, what do you think? Antonio Gibson or Zeke? All day lags Judy or Mike Williams as a flex option. Am already off to a bad start with Cam Akers as my RB2. Need a big week. I probably go Mike Williams by a hair, but gosh, do I like Judy against the Seahawks tomorrow. I probably go Mike Williams. It's a tough one, man. Chad, Judy or Mike Williams? Like, I don't think you go wrong here. Presumably, wide receiver 2 on 2 really good offenses, 2 really good matchups, but I'd probably go Mike Williams. Rodgers comes out playing pissed off sometimes. This is one of those times. Yeah. you know, divisional games for Rodgers, like, that's where he's going to shine, right? So, J-Dubs, I'm a Bears fan. I pick Rodgers, yeah. Let's not overthink it, man. It's Rodgers as a start. Darnell Mooney or Bobby Trees? Bobby Trees, just due to the weather. It's a good question, John, but I go Bobby Trees. It's a good point. Bach hasn't played in over 15 months consistently, so I'm not worried about him. It's a good point. Millie, pick one. MT, Landry, Cooper, and half PPR. I'd probably go Cooper, MT, although I don't like the game script or match. I mean, I like the game script for the Saints. I don't like the matchup for MT. I don't like the game script for Cooper. But I probably just due to sheer targets go with one of those guys. Landry could be interesting, though. Toker's 10-team league. Yeah, your team is crazy. Benches Davis, Bateman, London Pierce, A.J. Dillon, Fearmouth. Good luck to the rest of your league. Holy crap. What do you guys think about Claypool or Godwin coming back from his knee? Godwin on a snap count. I'd probably go Godwin. I'd probably still go Godwin. Derek, got to make a store run, y'all, for pizza and wings be back. Hey, man, get your food ready. Get your pizza and wings ready. That's what I like to see, man. Stober, we got you, bro. How do you think Ertz is going to do? I'm not sure. Like, it's a good game script. So, do I like Zach Ertz in that sense? Yes. Yes. But, it's tough there. It's tough. I don't know exactly how it's going to look. I mean, you got Trey I think Trey McBride could get in the mix today, which could be fun. Could be bad for Ertz owners, though. All right, I'm taking a look at updates just to see if there's anything we haven't seen yet. Brian Robinson has a chance for a Week 5 return. Okay, I don't see anything that we haven't seen already, but trying to stay updated. Sounds good. That just means he's limited until he's fully cleared. No, I mean, he's fully cleared, but they're just going to have him on a snap count. They don't want to rush him too quickly, essentially. But, like, can Godwin make a lot out of those snap counts? Yeah, absolutely. You know, the Buccaneers versus the Cowboys, like, I like the game script there. Schultz has potential to be a top 3 tight end in the series. Probably #1 receiving target in that offense. Yeah. I mean, #2 at worst, right? Especially at the moment. Going into today, he's #2 without a doubt. Ray Gamer. Uh-oh. What's up, baby? What up, what up? How you doing, man? Zach Ertz versus the Chiefs. Hunter Henry versus Dolphins. Standard in my kicker this week will be Dustin Hopkins versus the Raiders. Defense is Dolphins. Defense versus Pats. Is that okay? Good defense to play. Who else is out there? I don't hate it, but who else is out there? I'd probably go Hunter Henry and standard. I mean, that's Mac Jones' like favorite red zone target. So I'd probably go Hunter Henry. Yeah, what other defenses are out there, Ray? Ertz will get more volume with Rondell out and Hop suspended. That's a great point, you know, and thinking on it, like, how often has Zach Ertz been hurt? A lot. Doesn't miss a lot of time. Worst was 2020. I mean, he's been hurt a lot. He can play through some injury. Bunny Hop, excuse me. My girl got a nice Mississippi roast on the crock pot for me right now. Getting beer and chips as I type this. Let's go, bro. And cat litter. Gotta have that cat litter, man. Don't run out. It's got to be Herbert over Lance, no question. Oh, yeah. Bad weather, no bad weather. You're starting Herbert if you drafted him every single week. I don't care who he is playing. The ceiling is too high. You're starting Herbert. And I loved Lance, you know, going in this matchup. I still like Lance regardless of the weather, but you are starting Herbie. No question. Have Waddle in my flex as of now, but you wouldn't start Ayuk? No. I would start Waddle over Ayuk. We'll set Edmonds and Godwin. Also, Dobbins isn't playing, which is good. Yeah. Have Henderson on my team, which is interesting. He could be the RB1 for the Rams again for a bit. Absolutely. Been saying it all off season. Yeah, I would start Waddle. And, yeah, hold on to Hendo for sure. Brees Hall or A.J. Dillon? Ask Marlowe. I would go A.J. Dillon personally. You know, I think that we're going to see a little bit more of Carter in week 1. But as the season goes on, like don't panic. You know, Hall's going to be fine. But to start here in week 1 and going up against the Vikings divisional shootout, I go AJ Dillon. Ray, my opponent is Kyler Murray. Murray's probably going to have a good day. Darnold, Mooney, or Bobby Trees. With the weather impending, I'd probably go Robert Woods. Like, these are both the #1 receivers on both these respective teams. I'd probably go Bobby Trees. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys being here so much, man. Hit that like button for me if you guys haven't done so already. Let's try and get as many likes on the stream as possible. Guys, starts, sits, drops, concerns, questions, updates, injuries, waiver wire, whatever it may be, let me know, guys. We'll get it figured out. We are under 2 hours until kickoff. Unreal Orchard, subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much. Very, very kind of you, man. All the new subscribers today, thank you guys so much. Very, very kind of you to join us here Sunday before kickoff. We've got 2022 Sunday kickoff. 1 o'clock. Let's go, baby. It's time for some football. AJ, subscribe to the channel. Very kind of you, bro. Appreciate that, man. Since Dobbins is not playing, who do I start? Tony Pollard or Melvin Gordon? Personally, I start Melvin Gordon going up against the Seahawks. Better game script, better matchup. Pollard could have a fine day, but I'd probably go Melvin Gordon. Chat, what do you think? Tony Pollard or Melvin Gordon? I mean, there's an argument either way. I'd probably start Gordon. I like him in that matchup. Hall, St. Brown, or MT at flex? St. Brown. Yeah, St. Brown for sure. Not even, I mean, MT, you know, going to face AJ Terrell. This Falcons defense is bad. AJ Terrell is a top 5 corner in the league. Is getting way disrespected. You know, had one of the, like, an incredible rookie, you know, year. I mean, he's a great corner. He's going to give MT some problems today, and MT's banged up. Listen, and like I said with Hall, I think his ceiling's capped by Carter. I go St. Brown all day long. St. Brown is one of those players you drafted to be a flex player. Like, he is a beautiful flex player. There's no doubt about it. Mariota, good play today. Dom, I would not start Mariota today unless you're absolutely desperate in a super flex league. I don't like the matchup. Can Mariota get, you know, do a couple juicy things here and there maybe, but that Saints defense can have a good day, man. What about Ayuk versus Mooney? Both in the same game. I go Mooney. The targets are there for Mooney. Where Debo's the #1 for the Niners. Ayuk could have a perfectly fine day, but I go Mooney personally. Red Gamer, other defenses available are the Commanders, Bengals, Pats, and Browns. Maybe the Bengals. If you want to bet against the Patriots offense, I'm not totally against it. But if you're starting Hunter Henry, maybe you want to start a different defense than Miami. I do think that Miami's defense will take a little bit of a step back without Flores as the head coach. I think they're going to be more of a let's score and maybe bend a little bit type of a team. So I would probably go with the Bengals, but I don't think either are. I just dropped the Bengals last night. Like, listen, I'm not completely out on the Dolphins. You know, I probably wouldn't start the Pats defense. The Browns maybe could be a play, but I do think that the Panthers are going to be fine. I probably wouldn't start Washington. Like, it's a decent matchup, but I don't believe in them defensively. So for me, it's the Bengals or the Dolphins. If you already dropped the Bengals and you can't pick them back up, then roll with the Dolphins. Juju or DJ Moore in full PPR? DJ Moore. Yeah, DJ Moore. But Juju's going to have a good game. Mr. Sarcastic, damn, John, 500 subs since last night's stream. Well, not 500. Not 500. I wish 500. That'd be incredible. That'd be crazy. But since last night's stream ended, about 45. Since last night's stream began, almost 100. So very good either way. But hey, appreciate you guys, man. All the new subscribers today, you guys are incredible. All the OGs here, you guys are incredible as well, man. Just so excited. 2022 NFL kickoff, Sunday kickoff is here. Let's go. Red Gamer, Stafford did horrible for me already, so I'm hoping he'll get back to normal next week versus the Falcons. The rest of my team in this league, by the way, is Devontae Adams, Pittman, Eckler, Javonte Williams. Yeah, Stafford is very disappointing in week 1. The rest of the lineup looks good, though. There's definitely hope, man. Guys, don't forget, 2 aspects going into today. It ain't over till the fat lady sings. It ain't over until it's over, right? So Don't panic, guys. If the 1 o'clock games don't go well, if you didn't have a great, start Thursday night, probably Stafford or Akers, right? Maybe at Robinson as well. Dawson Knox, don't panic, guys. It's a long weekend. It's an even longer season. It's a long month, guys. Don't panic based off of the Thursday night games. Don't panic based off of the 1 o'clock games. There's still some hope in those afternoon games, Sunday and Monday Night Football, and it's a long season. Don't panic, guys. It'll be okay. We'll get through it. I promise. Marlo, I forgot Ayuk and Mooney would both be in bad weather. Ugh. Yeah, if I had to choose between the two, I think I go Mooney, though. Ewick, we go in Waddle or Cortland Sutton? I go Cortland Sutton, no doubt. I mean, I love Waddle. Don't get me wrong. I have no beef with Waddle whatsoever, but I go Cortland Sutton there. Without a doubt. I go Cortland Sutton for sure. Love the matchup for Sutton. Sutton's a must-start for me this week, man. Steven Joe, what's good, my dude? What up, what up, what up? Good to have you in the house. David Ho, subscribe to the channel. Very kind to you, man. What's up, what's up? Renfro, Pollard, Carter, or Stevenson? I go Renfro. I go Renfro. Stevenson might have a nice game, but I go Renfro personally. Yeah. YouTube sports commentator. What's good, baby? Elliott or Hunt? Half PPR. I go Zeke. I think Zeke gives you a better chance to score. Hunt could have a nice day, though. But I go Zeke. Give me Zeke. Juju or Deontay Johnson, or full PPR. I probably go Deontay, but I don't mind Juju. It's close there. I think the target share is probably better for Deontay, but Juju's not a bad start whatsoever. Give me one quick second, guys. Sending a text. Yeah, it is tough. Juju probably more upside. Deontay probably safer floor. OG's in the building, says Ron. You know it, baby. You're on the goat. A1 Day 1 Zounder in the house. What's good, brother? You ready? Hey, you know I'm ready, man. I'm excited. I can't wait. David, what's good, bro? What up, what up? What do you think about Gibson this week? I love Gibson this week. I love Gibson. I really think Gibson's going to have a good day. Z Legend, subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much, man. Very kind. David, Gibson versus the Jaguars is a great matchup, man. I think Gibson's going to be just fine. I really do. I don't have a problem with Gibby this week. Jack, Michael Thomas, Juju Smith-Schuster, or Deontay Johnson in the flex. Half PPR. Appreciate the fantasy advice. I appreciate you being here, Jack. I go Juju. Oh, maybe I go Deontay. Oh, gosh. Chat, we need help here. Second question in a row. I'm out on Michael Thomas versus Lattimore being, versus AJ Terrell being banged up. Lattimore probably sees him in practice, though. Juju or Deontay, second time this has come up. I probably, like I said, Deontay's a safer floor. Juju's more upside. Mooney or DK? I go DK. No bad weather involved. DK's going to get the targets. It is a tough matchup, a bad game script, but I go DK. Would you start Renfro or Godwin? I go Renfro. It's safer. Godwin on a snap count. I go Renfro. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. I go Renfro. Someone dropped Hunter Henry on league 2 days ago. So glad to have him as my second tight end. Yeah, Henry been moving around in a couple leagues I've seen. I like Henry. You know Henry's my guy. Benjamin, just worried about shoulder Pickens Trubisky effect. That's fair. I mean, I think we're only going to see Trubisky today unless he just plays like awful. And I think Mike Tomlin would leave Trubisky in through the game. I don't think we're going to see Pickens today. I think we'll give it a couple weeks. But I get what you're saying. Yeah, Deontay's shoulder is a little bit concerning. Waddle or Terry in full PPR? I'd probably go Terry because he's the number one option. It's a good matchup. I do like Waddle this week, but I'd probably go Terry by a hair. By a hair. I still believe in Terry. Juju or Thielen in full PPR? That's a tough one, man. I'd probably go... I mean, I think Thielen's going to have a nice day. I do. I do. But I probably go Juju. It's close. Chat, Juju or Thielen. That one's tough. St. Brown or CH. I go St. Brown. I love this game script for St. Brown. I love this game script for the Lions and Eagles. I think CH will have a good game. Like, I love that game script as well, but I'd probably go St. Brown if it's my roster. Z Legend, full PPR, Michael Thomas, Thielen, Woods, Hall, or Lockett. Man, I'm out on Michael Thomas. Lockett could be kind of sneaky here. Probably out on Hall for full PPR, so probably Thielen or Woods. I'd probably go Woods. But I think Thielen's going to have a nice day, man. Chat, what do you think for Z Legend? Who would you guys start there? Michael Thomas, Thielen, Woods, Hall, or Lockett? That one's tough. I'd probably go Thielen or Woods personally. Logan, Michael Carter, or Bateman at my flex. Who should I start? I go Bateman, especially full PPR. I go Bateman. We're on the go. Gibson or Sutton? I would go Sutton, but I do like Gibson a lot this week, but I will go Sutton. Smokey, I love when I have a player in my lineup playing Monday night. If down by a few points, gives hope and going for the kill if I won already. Oh, for sure. I always like having that Monday night hope. I agree with that. I agree with that. Cal, hey, should I start Judy or Juju in full PPR? I'd probably go Judy, but I do like Juju. That's tough. You could argue either way. You know, Juju has a nice game script. Judy has a good game script as well. We don't know if Juju's the number one. We're assuming he's the number one. And Judy's probably number two, but we're also assuming that he could be the number one. But, gosh, that's tough. You could definitely argue either way. I think Judy probably gives you a little bit of a safer floor. Juju probably gives you a little bit more upside. Gosh, that's tough. What's the rest of your lineup look like? Brandon, which two would you start in PPR? Judy, Juju, and Ayuk. Judy and Juju. That makes it easier than Cal's question. Judy and Juju. You can start both of them. Ayuk and a bad matchup. Well, not a bad matchup. Excuse me. A good matchup. A bad weather situation. Yeah, Ron, it is tough, right? Rio Goated, what's good, Doc? Hello. What's up, man? Good to see you. What up, bro? How you feeling going into today? St. Brown, Renfro, or Zeke, half PPR. Last question. Thanks for the help. Hey, man, we're here for the questions, man. So as many as you got. No problem. Ooh, half PPR. I probably go St. Brown. Like, I like the ceiling, biggest ceiling here. I do like Renfro. I do like Zeke. You know, Zeke's a good start in half PPR. I think he'll probably find the red zone. Has a good chance to, at least. You know, the Bucks front seven is definitely good, though. So I'd probably go St. Brown if it's my roster. I am starting St. Brown in a half PPR league today. Z Legend, I think I'm going Thielen. I'm fine with that. I think it's a good game script for Thielen for sure, without a doubt. Gibson or Mooney or Miles Sanders in the flex. Gibson. Mooney, I do like Mooney full PPR wise, but it's a bad weather game, so maybe we go Gibson here. I love this matchup for Gibson, Nelly. I really do. Antonio, Elijah Moore, MT, Tony, or Edmonds at flex. Elijah Moore for me. Yep, Elijah Moore for sure. Full PPR, I'm good with Elijah Moore today for sure. Hall or Penny? Woo. Oh gosh, chat. What do you think, Hall or Penny? That's another tough one. I'd probably go Penny. I think Pete Carroll's going to feed Penny. There's certain situations, even with the game script, going up against the Broncos defense, where I'm still going to go Penny, and I think this is one of them. Listen, I'm not out on Breece Hall by any means, guys, by any means, but I go Penny. Real goated, feeling good. The only thing I'm still questioning is Zeke, but everyone else is pretty confident on. I think Zeke's going to have a fine day, man. I think he'll be fine. So Cal, I have Hurts, Eckler, Kamara, Keenan, Knox, and Javonte, but right now I'm starting Judy, so I'm a little stuck. Okay, yeah, it's a good lineup. Like, I know Knox probably hurts you a little bit there, but you're in a good position to start Judy. Really, if you go Judy or Juju, I think you're fine at the end of the day. I think you're fine. Both have good ceilings, good floors this week, so And like looking at the rest of your lineup, Hurts, Eckler, Kamara. Think about that ceiling there. It's great. Keenan Allen's beautiful there. Javonte's gonna have a good game. So I think you're in a really good spot. I think whoever you start is fine. Maybe you go Juju just to get a piece of that game since you already have Javonte. But either way, you're in a really good spot. This is a great roster. I mean, it really is. I wouldn't feel bad about either start there. Smokey, I rolled with a lot of your over-under plays. It was a fun stream going over them on Friday. Hoping to see those often. Yeah, man. That'll be basically what Friday night's looking like. We might throw in another $5 entry before the end of today's stream. MJ in the house. What's up? What's up? I need help. I got you. Of course. What you got? Charlie Ray. What's up, Charlie? We got a legend in the house. What's up? What's up? Good to have you. Would you start Ravens or Dolphins defense? Thanks. I would go with the Ravens defense, Charlie, for sure. It would be much improved coming off of several injuries last year. Going up against Joe Flacco. Flacco's going to try and have a revenge game. I don't believe in it. The Patriots offense is questionable. Don't get me wrong. I mean, we don't like. You got freaking Matt Patricia calling the plays there, and Joe Judge. It's not good whatsoever. But I just love the game script for the Ravens today. I think their defense is gonna have a good day. I will go with the Ravens defense all day long here. Good to have you in the house, Charlie. Great to see you, Jeffrey. What's up? If anyone book still has a value on it, I got Nick Bosa to record his sack under 128. Oh yeah, it's a great bet. Great bet, especially in a rainy, gross day. Burrow or Murray? I have Jamar and Hollywood. Woo. Woo. So you have the stack either way. The game script, I think, in terms of passing, is better for Kyler Murray. I do think that they're going to have to be playing, not necessarily from behind, but they're going to be playing catch-up, so to speak. So, not even catch-up. That's like they're going to be competing throughout the game. Where I think that the Steelers will play okay. Don't get me wrong. You know, but I just like the game script overall a little bit better in terms of passing for Kyler Murray. But Burrow's gonna have a good day, man. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. All right, Dylan, subscribe to the channel. Very, very kind of you. Welcome to Catch. Welcome to it. All right, MJ at 5,300 at flex left. Bateman, AJ Dillon, or Juju. Starting Cousins, Kamara, Mitchell, Pittman, Thielen, Marvin Jones, Kelsey, and Saints defense. Probably Juju for the biggest upside. But I don't mind Bateman or AJ Dillon. But probably Juju. Nelly B Gaming, hello, hello. Gibson or Mooney or Miles Sanders in the flex full PPR. I would go Gibson. I like the game script and matchup the most here. Gibson versus the Jaguars. Mooney if we didn't have the weather, but I go Gibson. MBZ, full PPR. I need to start two. Patty and Cheese, Bateman and Gibson. Bateman and Gibson. Yep, Bateman versus the Jets, even with Sauce out there. The target share should be there. Patterson gets the Saints defense. Not crazy about it. I go Gibson versus the Jaguars. Yeah, MJ, I'd probably go with Bateman or Dillon or Juju, but probably Juju for me. I wouldn't go Ayuk because of the weather. C Crip, what's good, bro? Hey, Catch, what kicker you like this week to start? McManus, Elliott, or Folk? They're all great options. They're all great options. Like you're rolling the dice, like in a good way here. I like McManus this week. I think McManus gonna have a big week versus Seattle. Like, I just think the Broncos are going to be able to move the ball quite well. So I probably go McManus. All right, NBC full PPR. I need to start two. Cordero, Bateman, and Gibson. Yeah, Bateman and Gibson for me for sure. Bateman and Gibson. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys being here, man. This is crazy. I'm so excited. I can't believe kickoff is today. All right, guys. Questions, comments, concerns. Gabe, subscribe to the channel. Very, very kind of you, man. Welcome to it. Injury updates. Thoughts. Start, sits, waiver wire. Injuries. trades, whatever you guys need. We'll get it figured out, man. We got about an hour and 20 minutes till kickoff. Let's go. Hit that like button for me if you guys haven't done so already. All right, let's see here. Dicer, what's good, my dude? Hello, hello. Hey, fam, I got a big question. Half PPR, Dylan or Edmonds at RB2? Dylan. Full PPR, maybe Edmonds, but I go Dylan by a hair. It's close there. It's close. I'll go Dylan, though. And Dylan's my guy, so I'd probably go Dylan. Ron the Goat, are you still in the chat? I gotta ask you something. No, never mind, Ron. I don't need to ask you anything. I'm thinking of LeBron's brain. I'm thinking like there's 2 teams, maybe 3 teams who didn't draft in the Catch Fam League that are in the Catch Fam League. For some reason, I was thinking Ron might be one of them. We had like 2 or 3 teams miss the draft. I think one of them is LeBron's brains. One of them might be Ron. I don't remember now, of course. So, anyways, that's what I was going to ask. If you want to take a look at your lineup. All right, okay, let me catch back up here. Ada in the house. What's up, dog? Been a long time waiting. Let's go. It's great to have you here. Gibson or Mitchell? Given the conditions, I'd probably go Gibson. Brandon, if you had to choose a flex, who would it be? Stevenson, Michael Thomas, or Devonta Smith? I go Devonta Smith. I like Smith, then Stevenson, then Michael Thomas. I go Devonta Smith. CL Sports Cards with the super chat. Very, very kind to you. Juju or St. Brown, full PPR? God, that's a tough one. Very, very kind to hit us with the super chat. I appreciate that so much, man. I probably go St. Brown by a hair because I think he's the #1 option for the Lions undoubtedly, which you could argue against, but I really think he is Goff. When Goff gets football, I think this is the first receiver he is looking for, even though there are a lot of, there's a lot of talent in that receiver room. But Juju could definitely be Kelsey's probably the #1 option, and Juju could definitely be the wide receiver 1 option for the Chiefs, but I probably go St. Brown by a hair. Chat, give us your thoughts, give us your opinions here. Are you starting Juju or St. Brown in full PPR? For me, I go St. Brown by a hair. It's a good start either way, and thank you very, very much for the super chat, man. Neil, Hines or Pollard in half PPR? I go Pollard. What are your top 10 defenses? Well, the Bills have already played, so the Bills would probably be #1 without a doubt. I'm not just saying that because they showed up quite largely, but then probably the Saints. The Saints are going to have a good day, man. Saints are going to have a really good day. The Broncos, probably next up on my list in terms of defenses. So it's tough, man. Because if we're talking top 10 on the season versus just top 10 this week, it's a little bit different, right? So I love the Bills, undoubtedly on the season. I love the Broncos and the Saints this week. I think both will be good throughout the season. I do think the Rams are going to be pretty stout defensively. The Bucs, the Niners, the Ravens. I do like the Cowboys a lot throughout the season. I do like the Colts a lot throughout the season. And the Green Bay Packers are going to be very good defensively. I like the Packers. I like the Eagles as a sleeper, maybe. The Chargers could come together with all those offseason additions, but I'm still a little bit worried with how bad they played defensively last year. I do believe in the Patriots system as well. And I like the Bengals, kind of, and the Steelers even. So that was not a top 10. That probably didn't answer your question at all, but there's my answer. Smoking the Cat. Let's go, baby, with a $4.99 super chat. Very, very kind to you, man. I really appreciate that, man. Very, very kind. I got love for you, bro. That's my dude right there. Up for the parlays. Let's go. It's good luck, right? It's good luck. Let's get it, baby. Let's go, man. Bateman versus Hollywood. I go Hollywood just because I like the matchup more. I go Hollywood. J-Dubs, let's get the season started with a $5 don't know. Very, very kind, man. I appreciate that so much, man. Let's go. It's almost time for some Sunday NFL kickoff for the 2022 season. Time for some 2022 fantasy football. Let's go, baby. I appreciate that so much, J-Dubs. Very kind of you, man. What are we doing with the guys in Chicago with all the rain? Maybe benching them. It depends on who you'd be benching. It depends on the roster. But it depends, man. Like, Monty and Kmet and Mooney might make sense in some situations. It depends. The Niners, like, you're still starting Debo, Mitchell, and maybe Ayuk in the right sense, and maybe even Lance. Smokey wanting to pick up Everett. Like, he'll be a decent option. I have Kelsey, but would like to trade him for RB1. Who to drop, though? Madison or Burks? Probably Burks. It's tough. Maybe you give this like a week or so. Wait. Smokey, is your running back situation that bad that you have to trade Kelsey? Man, I don't want you to trade Kelsey ever. I don't want you to trade Kelsey. What's the running back situation like there, bro? If the running back situation is not good, then you probably drop Burks. Ryan, Mike Davis or Ramondre Stevenson. Davis is probably a safer floor. Ramondre more upside. Full PPR, I might go Stevenson, but Davis probably a safer floor. Stevenson a better ceiling. Gabe, who to start in flex for full PPR? Zeke, Chase Edmonds, AJ Dillon, or Brandon Ayuk. I'm going for an upside play, and I'm already starting Aaron Jones. Then Chase Edmonds. If the weather wasn't bad, Brandon Ayuk. But Chase Edmonds. Brock, subscribing to the channel. Very, very kind of you, man. I appreciate that so much. Welcome to the Catch fam. Start Ayuk or Monty. I probably go Monty here because he is a number 1 target. Where Ayuk is behind Debo. Kittle out, though, helps Ayuk. And Kittle is officially out, guys. We did get that update here. So Kittle's out for sure. But we kind of already knew that. So, in that circumstance, though, I probably go... Oh, that's Monty. That's Monty. I'm sorry. Even with Kittle out, I think the safer play in a weather game like this is probably Monty. But here's our George Kittle update. Ooh, what's happening? What's happening on the screen there? I'd probably go Monty. I'd probably go Monty. Aiden, I picked up Sammy Watkins in the Catch Fam League. Hold on, I'm going to leave Dobbins on the screen. Oh, wait, that's Godwin. I don't know what happened to... Oh, Dobbins is right here. Oh, my gosh. What am I doing? Sorry. I picked up Sammy Watkins to Catch Fam League. I need another week 1 blow-up from him. Hey, man, that's what he's best at. Mac 10, Bateman or Mike Evans? I go Mike Evans for sure. I go Mike Evans for sure. Oh, Neil, just week 1 defense. Like, which defense would be good this week? Philly plays the Lions this week, not the... Oh, Philly or the Browns. I'm sorry. I would go Philly. I mean, I think the Lions are going to have a good day. But I do believe in the Eagles defense over the Browns defense. The Browns will probably have a decent day, but I do believe it. I think Baker's going to have a good day. I would probably go the Eagles defense, Neil, but it's close. Chat, who would you guys start today? Eagles defense versus the Lions or the Browns defense versus the Panthers? Brady, Juju, or Woods? Juju. I go Juju for sure here. Yeah. I go Juju for sure. Michael Thomas or Adam Thielen? I go Adam Thielen, John. Good to see you, John. What's up, man? I go Adam Thielen. I have Zeke, Monty, Hunt, Henderson, and Madison. Man. Oh, I don't know if I want you to trade. Man, maybe you just ride Zeke and Monty. Like, you probably need the upside from Kelsey. And who knows what Hunt... And you got Henderson. Dude, I would not trade Kelsey, I'm telling you. Smokey, is this in one of the catch leagues? I don't think it is, but no, I would not trade Kelsey even with this backfield. Lions are the upset of the week, says Austin. Man, I really do think that the Lions could win today. I think that there's a strong chance. I'm not totally out on that. Full PPR, Michael Thomas or Cortland Sutton at the flex. Cortland Sutton without a doubt. Michael Thomas, listen, guys, he's banged up. But regardless, even if this Falcons defense is bad, A.J. Terrell is not a bad corner. I mean, I know that good receivers can play very well against good corners. But just overall, Cortland Sutton, Monday Night Football, like going up against the Seahawks. Freaking Russell Wilson's return. Yeah. It's Sutton without a doubt. Sutton's a must start for me this week, without a doubt. Chase, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. What up, what up? Cashman in the house, subscribing to the channel. Welcome to Cash. Very, very kind of you to subscribe. And we just got another subscriber. Let's go. Hey, thank you guys all so much for subscribing today, guys. Hit that like button on the way in, man. If you guys haven't done so already, hop in the live chat. Alex, welcome to the channel. Drops, starts, sits, waiver wire, injuries, updates, questions, concerns. Throw them in the chat, man. We got about an hour left till kickoff. Let's go. Chase, I would start Dameon Pierce. Even in full PPR, I start Dameon Pierce. Fearmouth and Joki or Tanyan. Tanyan could be a play here, man. I mean, Lazard is out. Tanyan could be a play. I would go Fearmouth. Probably, though. But Tanyan is definitely potentially a play. It's close. Chat, would you guys start Fearmouth or Tanyan? I'm kind of out of on Njoku. Jerry, what's up, bro? Jerry, what's up, what's up? What's up, what's up? Jerry, how we feeling today, man? Just waking up. How you feeling? How your roster's looking? I think you're in a good spot in Catch Family. Sebastian, pick 2. Godwin, Juju, or Thielen. I'd probably go Juju and Thielen with Godwin on the snap count, but I do think that Godwin will make the most out of those opportunities he's given today. But I think the safer options are Juju and Thielen. But like, there's a good chance that Godwin puts up a good stat line with what he's given. But I think Juju and Thielen are in good game scripts. Like, you can feel confident with those two in your starting lineup for sure. Smokey, home league. Okay, riding out with Zeke and Monte for now. Hoping Hendo is a trading piece next week if it continues to be the 1A. Yeah. And even if, like, I think Monte will be, or excuse me, I think Hendo will be productive enough that you can keep him on your roster. So, if your receivers are in a good place and your quarterback's in a good place and you have Kelsey, like, you can ride those running backs, man. Your upside can come from receivers, tight end, and quarterbacks. I think you'll be okay. London or Landry, asks Lee. That's a tough one, man. London gets a tough matchup versus Marshawn Lattimore in his debut, excuse me. He's coming off injury. The targets theoretically should be there for London. Chat, what do you guys think for a boy Lee? Drake London or Jarvis Landry today? Landry should have some ease against that defense today. Maybe go Landry here. Hurt Tanyan will be on a snap count. Okay, that's not a crazy call. I could see that happening. So in that case, yeah, Tanyan could make the most of those snap counts again, man. It's tough. Cashman in the house. Thielen, Edmonds, or Moore. If that's DJ Moore, then it's DJ Moore without a doubt for me in full PPR. Rondell Moore is not playing, so I'm assuming that's DJ Moore. Or Elijah Moore. We got a lot of Moores. If it's Elijah Moore, I don't mind Elijah Moore either. They're all good flexes. It's probably Thielen or Moore, depending on which Moore it is. I probably am still leaning towards Elijah Moore. I think he's going to have a good game. Blue Crew, what's up, man? Pick 2 at flex, standard league. Ramondre Stevenson, Amari Cooper, Devonta Smith. Great show. Hey, we appreciate that, man. Very, very kind to you. Stevenson and Devonta Smith for me. I think Stevenson's going to have a good day. I like him as a good flex. And I love Devonta Smith. Devonta Smith has been one of my guys all offseason long. So I'm good with Devonta Smith. I like this matchup for him. I'm a little bit out on the Browns receivers today. So I'll go Stevenson, Devonta Smith personally. Austin, last man in deep league. Gotta make up for A-Rob action. Pollard, Hamler, or Everett. I think the safest play is Pollard. I think Hamler is too much of a dart throw for me, but it could happen. It's a bad Seahawks defense. I wouldn't flex Everett over Pollard or Hamler, but I'd probably go Pollard if it's my roster. Hunter Henry or Irv Smith. I go Hunter Henry. I still believe in Henry. Is he touchdown dependent? Sure, but I think that Irv Smith could end up being in the same boat. A lot of those tight ends in that tier are going to be kind of touchdown dependent. So I probably go Henry, but if you feel better about Irv Smith, I don't hate it. Red and gold, what's up, bro? Lockett or Monty in my flex? Depends on the scoring format. Full PPR, maybe you still consider Lockett. I don't love the game script for the Seahawks. I like Metcalf more, even if he sees more in Pat Surtain. The targets should be better, and the chemistry with him and Geno is proven. I don't hate Lockett here, but I'd probably go Monty, especially if it's half PPR standard. Austin, London, or Landry equal neither. Someone should be available that I would play over either. That's fair, too. Chase Brown's been a while. It's great to have you in the house, buddy. What's up, what's up? Of course you had to make an appearance. One of our OGs here at the channel. Prime drafted Brittle Kittle. That's my only tight end. Hooper, Everett, or Henry? I go Henry, man. I go Henry. But Everett's not a bad play. I want to start Hooper over those two guys, but I'd probably go Henry. What's up, Ash? Good to have you in the house. Trust Ertz or pick up Everett. With Rondale Moore out in this game script, I'd probably go Ertz. Because he could get in the end zone. Like, he could get in the end zone. Undoubtedly. I'd probably go Ertz. Any bold game predictions this week? Thanks for the show. Thanks for being here, Austin. I don't do a lot of bold predictions. I don't know why. I just don't. I have a tough time coming up with them. I think A.J. Dillon could have a really, really good game. I think Amon-Ra St. Brown could be a top receiver this week. I think DeAndre Swift could be a top receiver. I think the Lions could have a really, really good... Or excuse me, DeAndre Swift could be a top running back. I think the Lions could have a really good day offensively and even cause an upset. But I still think the Eagles hold off there. I think Romeo Dubes could pop today for sure. I don't know how bold these are. I think Josh Jacobs could have a really good game as well. I think especially in like half PPR leagues, I think Josh Jacobs is a good start this week. So I don't know how bold those are, but just quickly looking across things, I think those come to mind. Ash, we got you, bro. Are you worried about Lamar and his contract situation? He's my QB1 in one of my leagues and a bit worried. No, I'm not worried personally. I think he's going to play like through the season. I think he'll be fine. I wouldn't worry about it. If he was going to hold out, we would already, it would already be happening. Spencer in the house. What's good, my dude? Hello. What it do? AJ Dillon or Penny? I go AJ Dillon. Trust your team, man. Trust the pack. Go pack, go, baby. Let's do it. Yeah, I think Penny could still have a good game, though. Don't get me wrong. But I go AJ Dillon. Should I ever, and do I mean ever, trust Yahoo predicted points? You never trust any predicted points whatsoever. Never trust any predicted points. Regardless of platform, don't trust them. Don't trust them. Yeah, don't let projections scare you, boys and girls. All right, let's see here. Derek's back. Let's go. Good to have you here, man. AJ Dillon or Zeke? I still go Zeke in that circumstance. Let's see here. Derek says hit the thumbs up. Appreciate that, man. Joe, would you roll with the Colts defense versus the Texans or pick up the Eagles or Broncos? Whew. I love the Colts this week. I think the Colts are probably on the season the best defense you listed. I think the Colts are fine. But I will say, out of those three, I think that the Broncos will have the best day as a whole. So, I don't mind the Broncos. And I think the Broncos, if I'm not mistaken, have a really good matchup next week. Give me about 3 seconds. The Broncos get Houston next week. So, I like the Broncos. Yeah, I'd roll with the Broncos. But if you want to stick with the Colts, I think the Colts are going to be very good defensively this year. So, I don't mind them either, so to speak. All right, Jay Judah, what's up? Appreciate you being here. Damian Harris, Pierce, Dillon, Elijah Moore, and Gibson. Pick 3 in a standard. So, standard league, I go Damian Pierce, A.J. Dillon, and Antonio Gibson. But Damian Harris, not a bad play. I do like Elijah Moore, but I think your best chances of scoring touchdowns are going to come from Damian Pierce, Dillon, and undoubtedly Gibson. Man, I really think Gibson's a play this week, man. Ignore that offseason noise. I think Gibson's going to have a great day versus the Jaguars. Yeah, so I'd probably go Pierce, Dylan, Gibson, but if you have more conviction and Damian Harris over one of those guys, I think it's fine, except I would definitely start Gibson. Mac 10, we got you, bro. Amari, Elijah Mitchell, or Damian Harris. I'd probably go Elijah Mitchell, even in the rainy, gross weather. I probably wouldn't start Amari. I'd go Damian Harris or Elijah Mitchell. Lance or Brady, all things considered, I probably go Lance. No, I'm sorry, I'd probably go Brady. I want to go Lance, but I'd probably go Brady. Yeah, with the weather and everything, I'd probably go Brady. I like the calls on the Ertz one. I would wait and grab Everett. Could re-injure, etc. Rather have points on the bench than take the risk. Personally, I don't mind that call either. I think I don't have a problem with that. I just think Ertz could end up getting involved, and he's played through a lot of injury. But if you feel like it's too risky, I don't have a problem starting Everett. Drop Sky Moore for Dameon Pierce. Depends on your roster. If you're fine at receiver, yes. Yeah. I like Dameon Pierce more than Sky Moore right now. More could emerge, but I go Dameon Pierce at the moment. Sutton or Brandon Cooks? I go Sutton without a doubt, Sasha. It's a great matchup. I mean, Sutton you guys are very rarely going to hear me say don't start Sutton tomorrow or this weekend or this week, you know. Sutton versus the Seahawks is a must start for me. Prime mover driving, rainstorm in Chicago, go Brady. Yeah, I go Brady in that situation. I totally meant to say Brady. I said Lance. Oz, Ravens or Saints defense? I go with the Saints. The Ravens are going to have a great day. I go with the Saints, though. They're going to have a better day, in my opinion. Any bad weather games that I should be aware of? Well, obviously, the Niners and the Bears is going to be the worst weather game of the day. Let's cross our fingers for my boy Deebo Samuel, because I got a lot riding on Deebo this weekend in terms of pick'ems. But I think he'll probably be okay, right? I don't know. We'll find out. Hold on. I heard that the Giants-Titans game was expecting some weather potentially. Here's I have so many different reports on the Niners and Bears. The Niners-Bears weather situation might not actually be that bad. Here's the next article. Niners-Bears weather report. Flash flood warning in effect in Chicago. Chicago Bears weather forecast. Rainy, cool, and windy conditions expected. So, like, you have, like, a good, a bad, and an in the middle. So, yeah. Hopefully it doesn't get postponed or anything. Maybe I can pull some of that up. But let me take a look here. I had heard, so Giants, Titans, the rain's down to 15 to 21%. So I think you should be fine there. The Jags at Commanders, you've got a 46 to 61% chance of rain. I don't see any crazy temperatures. The craziest wind report right now is definitely the Niners at Bears, but it's not that much higher than some of these other games. Like Patriots, Dolphins, Jaguars, Commanders, Giants, Titans, you're going to see some wind there as well. That's probably about it. The Steelers and Bengals, you could get some rain. The Browns, Panthers, Ravens, Jets, you could technically get some rains, but lower chances there. So, yeah, let's see. I was trying to see if there's anything live in Chicago. It looks like some of you guys out there are in Chicago, though. So, all right. There's some weather updates for you guys. Chicago Field is currently underwater. Yikes. Ross, what do you think about McLaurin? I think McLaurin's going to have a good day, man. I'm all for Scary Terry against the Jags today, for sure. And I think he'll be fine on the season. I think he'll be fine with Wentz as quarterback. Oz, Kadarius Toney, Mike Davis, or Melvin Gordon the flex? Mike Davis. With Dobbins out, go Mike Davis. If I have an equal choice between two pass catchers, I always decide based on the quarterback. I think that's a good move. Patriots plus 3.5. Woo. It's a tough call. I could see the Dolphins or Pats winning today. Kneecap, Superflex, half PPR. In a 16-man league, should I try and package Josh Allen for other positions? QB2 is Carr. RB1 is Swift. Gordon. HB2. Adams. Cooks. Waller and Devonta Smith, no. You should roll with Josh Allen all season long. I mean, you can probably get a pretty sweet deal, but no. You got Swift, Gordon, Adams, Cooks, Waller. Like, it's a pretty good lineup for a 16-man. Even if you feel like your RBs are weak behind Swift, it's a good lineup for a 16-man super flex. No, dude, keep Josh Allen. Don't trade Josh Allen. Look up a picture of the Chicago field. Beat writers shared some hilarious stuff. Uh-oh. By the way, guys, ding, 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 ding. We got under an hour. Under an hour till Sunday kickoff, guys. Questions, comments, concerns, starts, sits, trades, injury updates, weather updates. Whatever it is. What are you guys feeling good about? What are you guys feeling bad about? We are under an hour till Sunday football. Let's go. Zeke or Jerry Jeudy for flex and full PPR. Go Jeudy for sure. Go Jeudy. I don't want to go Brady because they're playing against my team, but I might have to unless I have to pick up Tua or Winston, so I don't have to start Lance. But I don't think those two are good plays. Here's the deal at the end of the day, Sasha. You got to take your heart out of fantasy football. You can't make a decision based on a player playing against your team. You know, you can still root against Brady and the Bucks and root for the Cowboys and start Brady in fantasy football if he's the best option. You got to take your emotion out of it, right? And I do think out of those potential quarterbacks, Brady's the best play. If you really, 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 really don't care about that aspect, then go Jameis Winston against Falcons. Yeah, Hosea, sorry. I go Jerry Jeudy for sure there. Kyle, what's up? I thought they only delayed postponed due to lightning. Yeah, I think that's true. I'm just saying. I don't know. I hope it doesn't get postponed. Kyle, it's week 1. I'm hyped too. Let's go. Gotta be on my couch for the next 7 hours. Let's go. 1 hour till kickoff. Let's go, Jay Duda. Aw says like and sub for the dub. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, man. Gonna be a rough week. I already had Akers and now Dobbins is out. Yikes. Yeah, 2 guys I wasn't crazy about in the offseason. But, hey, it's a long season, man. They could still show plenty of value throughout the season. Start 2, London, Harris, Kirk. Probably Harris and Kirk. London coming off injury, sees Lattimore. Derek, 1 hour. Let's go. What defenses are you liking this week? The Saints, the Broncos, the Titans. I like the Panthers as a sneaky option. Bills already played. I kind of like the Bengals at this point. I'm having to start the Bengals in one of my leagues, so I'm not out on the Bengals whatsoever. The Bucks could be okay. The Cowboys could be okay, but I do think the offenses are going to be better in that game. The Niners could be a good play, although the weather impacts that. The Ravens are going to have a good day, man. The Packers could be sneaky. I do think the Vikings are going to play okay. The Colts are a great start this week. Steelers, Patriots, Eagles, Browns, there's potential. Even the Dolphins, there's potential. So, let's see here. Boy Maka, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for subscribing. Very, very kind to you. All right, let's see here. Kirk Cousins at 6,100 or Joey B at 64. I'd probably go Joey B for the extra 300. Perfect Chicken. What a great name. What a great name. For flex, Lockett, Gibson, Damon Harris, Garrett Wilson for full PPR. Even a full PPR, I'd probably go Gibby. Man, if Gibson has a bad day, you guys are going to hate me, but I really like the potential here. I really like the matchup for Gibson. I go Gibson. What's your opinion on best ball? I'd say mine, but I have to curse and don't want to be banned. Uh-oh. I'm all for best ball, man. Yep. Obviously, if you guys are new to best ball, new to Underdog Fantasy as a platform, you know, we do a lot of Underdog content here at the channel. A lot of best ball drafts in the offseason leading up to the regular season. Of course, man, double your first deposit up to $100 with promo code The Catch. Promo link in the description down below as well. So, yeah, I'm all for best ball, but you basically are just drafting based off of different strategies. Hero RB, stacking it up, going after those good offenses, and checking your lineup at the end of the season, hoping that you made it through, right? Let's see. David K, subscribe to the channel. Thank you very, very much. Very kind of you, man. MJ, Najee Harris, Gibson, or Jacobs. The best deal there is probably Gibson against the Jags, but Harris and Jacobs are going to have good days. David K needs some help here. Non-PPR for my flex. AJ Green or Robert Tonyan. I'd roll the dice on Robert Tonyan. I think he could be one of the main red zone targets for Rodgers today. So I'd probably go Tonyan. AJ Green, I think we'll see more work leading up to the red zone. So standard, I go Tonyan. Boy, Maka, should I start Michael Thomas or Watkins with Lazard out for week 1? I'm not big on Thomas this week. I do feel like he's a little bit potentially safer than Watkins, though. Chat, what do you guys think? Michael Thomas or Sammy Watkins? Watkins does well in week 1. Maybe I go Watkins. Maybe I go Watkins. That's a tough one, man. That's tough. That might be one where I would consider Michael Thomas. But it's tough, as Alan Lazard's on the screen. It's close there. It's very, very close. Let's see here. Sky Empire, what's up, fellas? Oh, wait. I missed Boy Maka. Oh, gosh. Is there anything Randall Cobb may shine today? Not necessarily in the red zone. Boy Maka, should I start Michael Thomas or Chase Edmonds? I go Chase Edmonds. I go Edmonds. Sky, what's good, bro? What's up, fellas? Who should I start at flex? Adam Thielen or DK? The targets will be there for DK. Thielen will have a fine game. Better matchup for Thielen. I still believe in DK. I probably go DK. Starting Watkins about 90% of my league, so I sure hope Watkins. Let's go. Ayo Royale, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Catch Fam. What's up? What's up? Just subscribe, brother. Keep up the good work. I appreciate that, my dude. Appreciate you being here, man. My question is, who would you flex, Kirk or Elijah Moore? Probably Christian Kirk. I really like him in this matchup as a whole. I probably go Christian Kirk, but it's close. I do think Elijah Moore is going to have a good game, but I probably go Christian Kirk. I probably go Christian Kirk. I think Elijah Moore's going to have a good game, but I'd probably go Christian Kirk. Better overall game script there. You know, the Jets versus the Ravens can be a little bit of a tougher game script. Also, Robert Woods and IU on my bench. Robert Woods is a good start this week. Hoop Sports Cards, Michael Thomas or Patty and Cheese. That's another tough one. That's another one where I might consider I might consider Michael Thomas. Ooh, chat, what do you guys think here? MT or Patty and Cheese? That's tough. I'd probably go Michael Thomas there. Even though I don't love him today at all. But I'd probably go Michael Thomas. Sky, what's up, fellas? Who should I start at flex? Thielen or DK? Yeah, we did hit this one. I'd probably go DK by a hair. David, one more for you. Non-PPR wide receiver 2 since Lazard is out. Landry or AJ Green? I'd probably go Landry. I'd probably go Landry by a hair. Just because the rest of that Falcons defense not looking great. I'd probably go Landry. Steven, what's good, bro? I have 2 flex and full PPR. Michael Thomas, Godwin, Tony Dotson, or Mike Davis. Godwin, I would go Godwin here on a snap count. And I would consider Dotson, but Mike Davis is a really safe play here. I'm not sure about Tony. I don't love Michael Thomas. Banged up going up against AJ Terrell. He can make some noise. You never know. Targets should be there, but I don't like the games. I don't know. I just don't like Michael Thomas today. Godwin, even on a limited snap count, could make some noise. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. I believe in Dawson today, but I think you go Godwin and Mike Davis, but there could be some disappointment there. That's tough. Chat, Michael Thomas, Chris Godwin, Kadarius Toney, Jahan Dotson, Mike Davis. Who's starting? Blake, full PPR, pick 2, Amon-Ra, Etienne, and Juju. Probably Amon-Ra and Juju in full PPR, but I do think Etienne's going to have a good day. What's the most leagues you've been in, kept up with in one season? I think this is mine this year. I'm in 4 leagues. Yeah. In terms of actually keeping up, this is probably my most active year. Hot wings or nachos? I mean, I love me some nachos, but I got to go hot wings, man. James Robinson is active, but I still believe in ETN, especially in PPR and half PPR. Juked XD, full PPR, Zeke, James Conner, Gibson, or AJ Dillon. Pick 2. James Conner and Antonio Gibson. I like Zeke and I like AJ Dillon, but I love Gibson's matchup, and I think James Conner is in the must start out of these 4. Personally, I'd probably start Conner and Gibby, but you're in a good situation no matter what, Juked. I got so many boomer bust receivers: Michael Thomas, Sammy Watkins, Robert Woods, Brandon Ayuk, Jarvis Landry. I like Robert Woods this week. I think he'll be fine. Thanks for the Mike Davis love. I think I'm going with him. I hope you crushed today. Hey, right back at you, my dude. Right back at you. Speaking of crushing it, let's set a final entry. Let's reload this, see if there's any of these changed. Yeah, I think Mike Davis is a safe floor. I think he's a safe floor. All right, I have no idea what I want to do for these pick'ems. Adam Trotman over 20 receiving yards? Probably not. Guys, keep the fantasy questions coming, man. I appreciate you guys so much, man. Hit that like button if you guys haven't done so already for me. Of course, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hop in the live chat, man. Let me know what's popping, guys. Questions, comments, concerns, starts, sits, waiver wires, drops, trades, whatever it may be. Let me know. All right. Yo, I'm going to hit Drake London over 3 receptions, even though I really don't like it. Wait, Zacchaeus over 1.5 receptions? Isn't he the wide receiver 2? Or is Brian Edwards? Yeah, Zacchaeus listed as the 3 behind Edwards. I feel like that's still a really good line. Second flex, full PPR, Cowboys rookie receiver, Cowboys backup running back. Yeah, I go Pollard. But Noah Brown can make some noise. Noah Brown's starting, right? That's something we should probably check on. Noah Brown's good to go. Noah Brown might be a move. Pollard's probably safer. Noah Brown probably more upside. King Tuck, Kareem Hunt, or Monty. I'd probably go Monty here. Monty is safer floor. Kareem Hunt more upside. All right, let's go with a Ravens slip. I mean, a Falcon slip. Should I start Kenyon Drake? Probably not. Like, I think Davis is a safer start. Probably not. MT under 11.5. I don't want to bet against MT, even though I'm not big on him. Said it might rain in Panthers game, but Bears versus Niners, I don't know who to trust. Yeah, it's tough there. I maybe go Monty. Safer floor with Monty, more upside with Hunt. Elijah Moore or Deontay Johnson. With the rain, I'd probably go Deontay Johnson. Under on Penny's yards. What's the under there? He's not an option. Yeah, he's not an option for whatever reason. I'm going with some upside for the Falcons. Braxton Berrios at 3 receptions. If Zach Wilson was playing, I might go with that one. Joe Flacco to throw a pick. Let's take it, baby. Elijah Mitchell, Deontay Johnson, or MT. I go Deontay Johnson. Jalen Hurts or Russell Wilson. Ooh. Wilson's going to have a good day, man. So is Hurts. They're both great options. I would trust your gut there. It's very close. Both are going to have good days. That's the beauty of it. Both are going to have really good days. Oh, man. Russ is going to have a good day. But here's the thing. I think the Lions keep it competitive. I think the Broncos get to a point where they don't need to be as competitive, you know? So maybe I go Jalen Hurts. But both are good options for sure. Both are good options. Undoubtedly. Just put Sammy Watkins in over MT and half PPR. Let's roll the dice, baby. Let's do it. Austin says Russ. I don't have a problem with Russ whatsoever. Deontay Johnson or Rashad Bateman. That's close, man. I probably go Deontay Johnson. I do believe in Deontay personally. What is Patterson's receptions? 3. I'm not going to bet against Patty, though. I feel like I would regret that. I love Dameon Pierce over 12 rushing attempts. Let's take it. I also like Davis Mills over 14.45 fantasy points. You know what I really like, though? You know what I really like? Believe it or not, is I really like Mac Jones. I really like Mac Jones at about 14 fantasy points. All right, here's the weirdest slip I've made. Drake London over 3 receptions. Zacchaeus over reception. Joe Flacco with the pick. Dameon Pierce over 12 rushing tips. And Mac Jones over at least 14 fantasy points. What is that? How did I just come up with that? Devontae Parker playing in Miami. Any revenge factor to qualify playing Parker? For sure. Yeah. Yeah. Parker could have a good game for sure. I don't have a problem. I mean, I'm a little bit worried about the Patriots offense, but I'm not. I think Parker could have a good game. Revenge. Yeah, that's an interesting aspect. I guess it is a revenge game. All right, guys, we got 40 minutes till kickoff. 40 minutes till kickoff. All right, we're gonna make a high stakes. It's my final slip. We're gonna take the rest of the stream to come up with this. We're gonna do a $50 slip them. I was saying 4. I think he gets 3. Yeah, so you either have to bet the higher or under for these pick'ems. Joe Flacco definitely gonna have a pick. I really like that. That was not on here before. I like Joe Flacco to have an interception. That feels like a steal. James Conner, Najee Harris. Woo, that's tough. Man, I love me some James Conner. I love this matchup for James Conner. That is tough, man. I'd probably go Najee, though. Najee's the offense. James Conner's going to have a good game, man. You're in a great position either way. I like Miles Sanders over 11.5 rushing attempts. That's a good call. But I worry about that backfield. I like Mac Jones over 13 fantasy points. A lot. Hunter Henry, kind of risky. But at 6.25 fantasy points, if he scores a touchdown, he hits, you know? It's not too bad of a call. Austin, I go Connor for sure. I do like the matchup, like the game script for Connor more. Any total fumbles bet on the Bears game? That might be a good call to look at. I kind of like Carson Wentz at 2 passing touchdowns. I wish there was a line for Gibson to score like 1 touchdown, either receiving or rushing. See, like I was loving. They raised Debo a little bit. Debo's at 11.45. I was loving the calls on Debo, but I got a lot on Debo at the moment. I'm gonna move off of Debo. Do I play Ertz with the risk or do I play Everett? Probably. I think either are fine. I think, you know, Ertz has played through a lot of injury. It's a good matchup. It's a good game script. Rondell Moore is out. He should see the targets. If you don't want to risk it, go Gerald Everett, though. I think that's fine. I have an empty flex, so I could have Brandon Cooks, Zeke, Dillon, Devon Smith, and Gibson. I'm stuck with this. Hey, the beauty of it is you're in a good position regardless. You're in a good position regardless. So, I would probably go. It depends on the scoring format, but like, gosh, dude. You're in a great situation here. You're in a great situation. These are all great starts. I think Gibson's gonna have a really good game. I like Devonta Smith, but maybe I'm taking that too. Like, that's just one of my guys, you know. I think Zeke will have a good game. Cooks will see the targets, but he has a tough matchup. So maybe Cooks is out. Zeke, I think, will be fine today, but he goes up against a good front 7, so maybe we take him out. It's AJ Dillon or Gibson. I'd probably go Gibson due to the matchup, but gosh, you have, dude, Trust your gut on this one. You're in a good position. All those guys are going to have good days. All those guys are going to have good days. Austin says Gibson personally. David, guys, should I drop Amari Cooper for Elijah Moore or drop Robert Woods? Maybe wait. Man, Elijah Moore is available, though. Yeah, do you get him before kickoff or do you get him Tuesday is the thing. If you get him Tuesday, maybe you sit back and wait. I would probably drop Amari Cooper. I'm just not high on Cooper. Deontay Johnson or Devonta Smith also have Hurts and Goddard. I would go Deontay Johnson just to diversify, but I do think that Devonta Smith is going to have a good day. Austin says drop Woods. In my opinion, the Cooper hate has gotten too far. Yeah, some of you guys don't like I just not there on Cooper, man. It's not one of my guys, but hey, at the end of the day, what I say, trust your own conviction, trust your gut, man. Prime Mover, do you prefer 2 QB leagues or Superflex leagues, especially in leagues of 12 or more? Not necessarily. I would say I prefer single quarterback leagues, but I do, like, I'm playing in a double quarterback this league. I like both, man, for different reasons, you know. I do like both for sure. Man, Naheem Hines over 3 receptions is interesting. Start or sit Brandon Cooks? Cooks is a perfectly fine start. I mean, the targets are there. It's a tough matchup. Yeah, but I think he'll be okay. If you have to start him, I don't hate it. Michael Carter over 8.5 rushing attempts is not a bad line either. Should I get Elijah Moore, Brandon Ayuk, and Kadarius Toney in a 10-man league? Crazy. Which one would you pick? Elijah Moore. I'm an Elijah Moore believer regardless of the quarterback situation, so I would go Elijah Moore for sure. Stevenson, Tony Woods, or Julio in the flex since Godwin is limited. I'd probably go Ramondre Stevenson, but I don't mind Woods. I'm out on Tony week 1. Let's see what happens there. So I probably go Woods or Stevenson. Julio's interesting too. Quite frankly, I feel like the safest play is Stevenson. Flex Mike Williams or Antonio Gibson. I would flex Antonio Gibson. I would flex Mike Williams. I'm sorry. I love Antonio Gibson today, but I would flex Mike Williams. There's a reason he drafted Mike Williams, and the reason is to start him. That upside is too much to give up, man. That offense is going to have a great day against the Raiders. It's going to be a great, fun shootout, man. I would definitely start Mike Williams as much as I like Gibby today. Start Zach Ertz today. If you have to, it's okay. I think it's okay. The ceiling's capped. He's played through plenty of injury. It's a good game script. It's a good matchup. I think Ertz will be okay, but the ceiling's probably capped overall. Yeah, I like Josh Jacobs to score a touchdown. Let's go. I like that line. Pittman, Cooks, or Devonta's my wide receiver 2. Adams is 1. I go Pittman. Pittman's got a great matchup versus the Texans. I do like Devonta Smith. I do like Cooks, but I will go Pittman. Awesome. Thanks, man. Good luck today. Subbed, and we'll be back. We appreciate that, man, of course. Great to have you, man. We appreciate you being here, man. Great luck to you. I don't know why I'm saying great luck. Good luck to you today, man. Good luck to everyone out there in the chat, man. We are almost half an hour away. Let's go. I'm excited for it, man. It's going to be a great day of football. Trevor Lawrence or Trey Lance, Etienne or Mitchell? Ooh! I'd probably still go Trey Lance here since he's got the legs. Chat, Trevor Lawrence or Trey Lance? I still go Trey Lance personally. I probably will go Etienne over Mitchell, but it's close. Etienne just because he's got Washington. Gibson or Etienne? I go Gibson in that regard. I go Gibson. Mark, maybe you go Trey Lance and Etienne just to balance it out in case the rain affects it too much, right? Harry, I go Gibson versus the Jags. Juan, Miles Sanders or Etienne? I go Etienne. And Joku or Tanyan? I probably go Tanyan. What's up, Joffrey? Good to see you, man. What up? You got some good picks right now. Jacob should punch one in. I agree. Start 2 for flex. Mooney, Etienne, Ayuk, Burks, Irv Smith. I had Mooney and Ayuk, but the weather is making me question. Probably Mooney and Etienne. Either Mooney and Etienne or Etienne and Ayuk, whichever offense you feel better about today in the rain. I'll leave Burks and Irv Smith out for now. CMC to score a rushing touchdown. Believe it or not, I'm not crazy about that line because I do think that the Browns front seven is good. And when you look back statistically, like CMC to score a touchdown is to score a rushing touchdown is like not as great as you think. He is a lot of those fantasy performances are coming from like don't get me wrong, it's not the worst line ever. Trust me, like could CMC score today? Yeah, hell yeah. But overall, he has a lot of these performances where he's getting those high ceilings due to receptions and everything and receiving yards. So I don't hate it, Smokey, but I don't want to bet on it. Aaron Jones should get one in. Yeah, I've got a couple of lines with Aaron Jones in there. I do like Aaron Jones to score a touchdown. I think it's safe. I think it's pretty safe. But I've got him in a couple lineups already. But we'll leave it on there for now. I do think it's a good call. Miles Sanders or Waddle in the flex. I go Waddle for sure. I go Waddle, no doubt. Brandon, subscribing to the channel. Very, very kind of you, man. Welcome to Catch Fam. Guys, can we hit 100 likes on the stream today? We're at 80. Can we get 20 more likes before kickoff? I'm thinking Ayuk over Mooney, so I'll do Ayuk and ETN. Thanks for the help. That's why we're here, bro. Of course, thank you for being here, man. Appreciate you guys. Everyone out there, appreciate you guys joining the stream today. Spending part of your Sunday here at the channel. Which backup is better to have, Pollard or Dillon? Hey, man, I love me some Pollard. Don't get me wrong. I love Pollard, but I go Dillon. I go Dillon for sure. 30 more minutes till kickoff. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. Gibson or Zeke? Woo! I do like Zeke this week, man. But I probably go Gibson. Close there. It's close. Yo, how do you guys feel about Tom Brady with over half a rushing yard? I think I looked this up. Like, all he has to do is run once. Last season, Brady had 1 rushing yard in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games. That's one of the best odds I looked up overall. Like, I don't know if I already have one slip with that in, but I really like it. David, I'd probably go Gibson, but it's close there. Chubb or Sutton for my flex. I go Sutton, but I think Chubb will have a good game. Yeah, I go Sutton by a hair. Do sacks subtract from QB rushing yards? Probably. So that could be scary, actually. So maybe we won't put another slip with that in. CH to punch one in is probably good. Yo, I like Noah Brown at 4 receptions. Do you guys think that's bad? Like, it's CeeDee Lamb, Dalton Schultz, and Noah Brown against Tampa Bay secondary. That's not great in a shootout. I like that call. I do like that call. Michael Thomas or Hollywood Brown at flex. Hollywood Brown for sure. Yeah. Hollywood Brown versus the Chiefs for sure. So I don't dislike Russell Wilson at 2 touchdowns, but I can't, I don't like the higher. Could he throw 3 touchdowns? For sure. But I also see a world where the Broncos run the football a lot in this game. The Seahawks are bad against the pass and the run, so I'm not in love with it. I'm not against it. I'm not in love with it. See, and I like Sutton or Judy over 16.5 receiving yards, but I don't like it's a 50-50 shot, man. I kind of like Metcalf or Lockett even, but I don't like a lot of the lines for that game personally. As much as I like that game. Brendan flex, Damian Harris, Deontay Johnson, or Chase Edmonds. I go Deontay Johnson personally. I go Deontay Johnson. Guys, we are under half an hour until kickoff. Oh my gosh. Starts, sits, injuries, weather, waiver wire, questions, comments, concerns. What do you guys hype about? What do you guys feel good about in terms of your lineups? Guys, less than 30 minutes. Who is your favorite player you are starting today. Let me know in the chat. If Ertz isn't right, his lines might be good going under. See, I don't like to bet on unders either. I don't know why. I wouldn't trust Gino with those good receivers. Yeah, I wouldn't. He's got good chemistry with Metcalf, but I agree. Last one, Murray over Brady. The game script probably slightly better. For Murray, that is. But I like both. Murray maybe more upside. I'd probably go Kyler Murray. Benjamin, let us know what you got. Based on either injury or interceptions, could the hybrid tight end QB New Orleans take over QB this year? Maybe due to injury, Taysom Hill could. Maybe due to injury. By the way, I love Mariota for an interception. That might be my final pick here. Maybe due to injury. But Jameis is probably going to throw some picks. I mean, let's just be honest. But no, I think Jameis is a starter unless he gets hurt. Juke likes Mark Andrews over 5 receptions. Not a bad line. David, appreciate, man. Loving Jefferson. Let's go. JJ's going to ball out today, man. Steven Joe, I think Pittman takes off today. Yeah, I think he's going to have a good day. Even though the Texans, they did draft a corner, right? Thoughts on Dak today? I think Dak will be okay. I think Dak will be just fine. But the biggest concern for me overall is that Cowboys offensive line. But he's going to have to sling that thing around, I think, to keep up with the Bucs. Mariota for a pick. Yeah, I love that line. I added it, I think, before I saw the chat. I love that line. But I've got it in a couple lineups, so to be... I don't know. I don't want to have too many odds where I don't hit because he doesn't throw a pick. But I think he'll probably throw a pick today. Ertz or Tanyan, Godwin or Cooper. If you're worried about the injury to Ertz, probably go Tanyan. But Ertz is in a good matchup, a good game script. And a game they're going to be throwing the football a lot. I will go Godwin over Cooper personally. Chat, let us know what you think. Tanyan's in a good position with Lazard out. Godwin's on a snap count. So there's definitely... there's an argument for Tanyan. There's an argument for Cooper. If it's my lineup, I probably go Tanyan and Godwin. And there's definitely an argument to start Ertz, though. Benjamin, Amon, Bateman, Devonta Smith, Breece Hall, pick 2. I will go Amon Ra and probably Bateman, but I like Devonta Smith. Especially if this is full PPR, I'd probably sit Breece Hall for now, but I definitely start Amon Ra. Then there's an argument for Bateman or Devonta Smith. But I'd probably start Amon Ra and Bateman. I'd say Andrew's higher than 14 fantasy points. It's a good line. It is a little steep though. It's a little steep because this is half PPR. You have to remember this is going by half PPR in terms of the fantasy points. He had more than he had at least 14 fantasy points last year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times. So it's not a bad line. It's not a bad line by any means. It's good odds. Week 1 against the Jets. It's good odds, man. It definitely is. If I bet 40 here, what's my payout? All right, let's submit this slip. And here's what we're going to do in honor. So here's a slip. Joe Flacco to throw a pick. Josh Jacobs to score. Aaron Jones to score. Noah Brown over 3 receptions. Marcus Mariota to throw a pick. All right, here's what I'm going to do for the final slip. We got less than half an hour. We're going to do a $10 entry, and we're only going to bet on fantasy points since we are a fantasy channel. Let's go. Yeah, I like Hill. If you can start Hill as a tight end, man. Thoughts on Fournette and Mixon? Both are going to be fine this season. Both are going to have good seasons, man. For week 1, I think Fournette's fine. I think Mixon's fine. I like Mixon a little bit more. Smokey, the lines do change. I don't know what qualifies them to change, but they do change. Brandon, thanks for the suggestions today. Good luck. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Right back at you, man. Good luck to everyone out there. Spencer, need 1 passing yard from Brady and the over 65.5 reception yards for Higgins. The Cup half touchdown hit, so I really need Higgins. I think it could happen. What's up, Spence? Tony, 9.95 fantasy points is what I took. Tanyan, Everett, or Irv Smith. Probably Everett, but Tanyan and Irv Smith are fine. Hoopin' Nation, 2K, Thielen or Hunt in the flex? I go Thielen for sure. I go Thielen. Bet the over for Duvernay. I do like that one as well. All right, so I'm gonna Spence. We will do a head-to-head next week for sure. I promise. For sure. For sure. Thielen or Hunt in the flex. I go Thielen, my guy. I go Thielen. All right, all fantasy picks, all fantasy points picks to end the stream. Guys, keep the fantasy questions coming. Comments, questions, concerns, starts, sits, whatever it may be. Let me know, man. All right, where's Mark Andrews? I'm going to take that line. Where are the Ravens? I feel like I've gone over the Ravens. I just saw them. All right, Mark Andrew at more than 13.95 fantasy points. Landry and Olave might be good for fantasy points. That's the thing, though. I don't know which one. Can you predict wins if I give you the matchup? Sure. But if you're betting, don't rely on me, man. I'll take Olave over 8.95 fantasy points. Let's do it. This is just a fun slip. Let's go with Olave. I do kind of like... It's half PPR, though. It's half PPR. Okay. All right, we're looking for fantasy points. Najee's okay at 14.75, but I'm not in love with it. Joe Burrow is okay at 20.45. I don't hate Jamar Chase. I kind of like Tyler Boyd at 8.25, but it's not full PPR. Oh, I like Mac Jones too much to leave him out of this. Mac Jones scored 14 fantasy points. Oscar, Godwin or Cooper? I would start Godwin, but there's definitely a chance that Cooper has a better day with the snap count. But I'd probably start Godwin personally. I like the game script more. I hate betting fantasy points. I'm not crazy about it either, but we're going to do one slip just full of fantasy points for fun. Right? Have a little bit of fun today. I've got a lot riding on today's afternoon, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm looking like for very specific lines. Gesicki. See, I don't know. For whatever reason, I don't want to. I'm scared of Gesicki. I mean, if he scores, this hits. Like the same with Hunter Henry. But if they don't, then it's a little bit scary. You know, how many times did Gesicki have more than 5 points last year? Let's see. Sean, subscribing to the channel. Very, very kind of you, man. Appreciate that. Welcome to Catch Fam. Last season, Gesicki in full PPR. It's a thing. In full PPR. Had at least 6 fantasy points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 times. So it's pretty good odds, but that's in full PPR. And at my disposal, I don't have an exact way to pull up half PPR. I don't think it's a bad line, but I am a little bit worried overall. A little bit worried overall. Just in terms of that offense and how they roll out. All right, A.J. Dillon or Patty and Cheese and full PPR. I go A.J. Dillon, Sean. I go A.J. Dillon. Hurts, Mixon, Fournette, Keenan Allen, Deontay Johnson, Goddard, and Hollywood Brown, and Matt Prater and Saints defense. He has Mahomes, Zeke, Barkley, Kupp, DJ Moore, Devonta Smith, and Pittsburgh. Okay, so I thought you were saying, like, do the Eagles or Lions win? So Hurts, Mixon, Fournette, Keenan Allen, Deontay, and Goddard. It's just tough because, and Hollywood Brown is good. Mahomes, Zeke, Barkley, Cooper Kupp, DJ Moore. I like the first side more, but with Kupp already balling, like there's a good case for the second side. It's tough. I think the Bills defense on the second side as well. Either side could definitely win. That's a tough one to call. That's a tough one to call. Damian Harris or Rashad Penny. Rashad Penny. But it's close. Damian Harris a fine start too. Hollywood or Sutton. Ooh, I love both these starts. I love both these starts. I probably go Sutton by a hair, but gosh, it's close. Godfather in the house. What's up? What's up? Good to see you, man. Great to have you here, man. Great to have you. What's up? What's up? Trevor Lawrence over 17 fantasy points is not awful. It's not awful by any means. Against Washington, he had more than 17 fantasy points just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. So I don't love those odds. Debo, Hollywood, or Sutton, man. If it wasn't for the rain, it's Debo without a doubt. I mean, you can consider Hollywood or Sutton over Debo, but I think you have to start Debo. I think you have to. Everlast, welcome to the channel, man. Welcome to Catch Fan. Very, very kind of you to subscribe. Welcome to Catch Fan. Great to have you here today. Christian Kirk or Chris Godwin? Kirk. I mean, there's certain circumstances where I like Chris Godwin, even on a snap count, but I go Christian Kirk. So much that I'm going to put Christian Kirk in this lineup. I think if he scores, he hits. I feel like his RBs are going to underperform, so I might still win, even though Kupp and Bill screwed me over. Yeah, it's close there, man. Close. What's Gibson's line? 13.45. It's not bad either. I'll take Christian Kirk out of that matchup. Godwin makes me nervous. Yeah, if you're worried about Godwin, I go Christian Kirk for sure, man. He's going to have a good day versus Washington. He's going to have a good day, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start wrapping things up here. We got about 10 minutes left. We got about 15 minutes till kickoff. So I'm going to try and get off of here within 10 minutes. So if you guys have any final questions, throw them my way, man. 10-minute countdown, 15-minute countdown till kickoff. So let me know, guys. How y'all feeling? Well, I might take DJ Moore to score a touchdown today. I mean, basically, if he scores, I think he hits this line at 11.65, so he has to hit 12 fantasy points. So I could see Baker and company trying to come out and make a statement. So DJ Moore, at the end of the day, last year, in full PPR, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times he beat those odds, so I kind of like that. But this is half PPR. I think if he scores, which is very possible, he hits that. So I do like that. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, final questions, comments, concerns, injury updates, weather updates, starts, sits, waiver wires, trades, whatever you guys got. Probably mostly starts and sits, right? We got Chris Godwin expected to play on a snap count tonight. Zach Ertz expected to play. J.K. Dobbins is out. Alan Lazard out. Let me take a little look-see here. Make sure there's nothing else breaking. Julio Jones clocked the fastest time of any player on his team during training camp practices, I'm told. Okay. Interesting update. Apparently, reportedly, Tomlin wants to sit Kenny Pickett all year long. Interesting. Aaron Rodgers has not thrown an interception versus an NFC North team since December 29th, 2019. Okay. Cowboys had a scare during practice this week when Dak Prescott felt like something popped in his foot. Had x-rays. Everything came back negative. Prescott good to go tonight. James Robinson is active today. TDP is a healthy scratch for today for the Niners. Jacoby Myers and Ty Montgomery active today. Falcons, Tyler Algier is a healthy scratch today, and I dropped him. Okay, I dropped the right player for my roster today for defense. JJ thinks he's going to have a big year. No surprise there. All right, I think that's just about it, guys. I think that's just about it. George Kittle's not going to play. We know that. Non-PPR, A.J. Dillon or Michael Thomas. Jamie, I will go with A.J. Dillon. I think he's got a much better chance to score in a non-PPR league. So I will go with A.J. Dillon for sure. And I'm big on A.J. Dillon this year. Amari Cooper or Damon Harris in the flex. If it's full PPR, you probably still ride with Cooper here. If it's not, then maybe go Damian Harris. Probably has a better chance of scoring a touchdown. New Orleans defense or Green Bay? I love Green Bay on the season, but week 1 I go New Orleans without a doubt, and I do like New Orleans quite a bit this year as a whole. New Orleans is a great start, man. A great start. Cash Stylist, what's up? What's up? Great to see you. Bateman or Amon-Ra? I'd probably go Amon-Ra. Bigger upside, bigger ceiling. Last minute question. Pollard or Chase Edmonds? I go Chase Edmonds. Jeremy, subscribing to the channel. Very, very kind of you. Thank you so much. Welcome to it. Welcome to Catch Fam today. What's up? What's up? You guys, we gained 100 subscribers during this stream. That is insane. Thank you guys so, so much. Thank you guys. Seriously, that means the world to me. That's crazy. Thank you guys, man. That's amazing. Thank you guys so much. That's awesome. Appreciate you guys so much, man. 85 likes on the stream. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate this community. Appreciate the Catch Fam. Let's go, baby. All right, rolling with Herbert, JJ Renfro, Zeke, Monty, Kelsey, Ayuk, sitting Godwin. I think that's fine, Smokey. Have Edmonds and leading Pollard. Trust your gut, man. Trust your gut. Patriots defense shuts down the run. Historically, maybe, but they don't look great on paper, and Edmonds brings some PPR upside. Chris, non-PPR, pick 2. Breece Hall, Mike Davis, Tony Pollard. I'll go probably with Breece Hall and Mike Davis, or Mike Davis and Tony Pollard. That's tough. That's tough. Pollard and Breece Hall both see good run defenses, theoretically. So, and I think, you know, Hall's got Carter in front of him. Pollard's got Zeke in front of him. I go Mike Davis. I trust your gut on the second one. Do we hit 100 likes? Not quite, but 86 likes at the moment is still amazing. Should I start Debo? Yes. I think if you start, I think you have to start Debo. Since it's bad weather in Chicago, should I start Hollywood over Debo? It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough, man. Trust your gut there, but I think if you draft Debo, you got to start Debo. And the Bears defense, even in a rainy game, is not, I mean, it's still a good matchup. All right, guys, we got about 5 minutes left for the stream. Get your final thoughts and questions out there, man. We're wrapping things up here. Getting ready for kickoff here. Tanyan, Irv Smith, or Gesicki. That's tough, Jeremy. I'd probably go Tanyan. If it's my roster, I take a chance on Tanyan. It's very, very tough. I go Tanyan. Without a doubt, I go Tanyan. I don't know if it's without a doubt, but I'd probably go Tanyan. All right, here's my final entry. All fantasy points. Hires. Mark Andrews over 13.95. Chris Olave over 8.95. Mac Jones over 13.75. Christian Kirk over 10.85. DJ Moore over 11.65. Half PPR. It could be a tough slate, but I think it's a fun one to do to end the stream with. So, yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're officially wrapping things up. So, y'all know what to do, man. Hit that like button on the way out. Hit that subscribe button. Of course, if you're new to the channel, if you watch this retrospectively and you somehow made it to the very end of this stream, feel free to drop any comments, questions, concerns pertaining to the 2022 fantasy football season down below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Guys, check out all the links down below. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. Make sure to join our Discord if you are new to the channel. That is the best way to get community updates and the best way for me to collectively communicate with you guys as a community. Best way for the community to engage with one another. You guys can always ask fantasy questions. We have a very responsive fantasy community on the Discord, and I don't gain anything from that. It's just really, truly the best way for me to chat with you guys when we are not streaming. So that's going to do it for today's stream, ladies and gentlemen. What a great fantasy Q&A, a great week 1 fantasy Q&A, about 2.5 hours stream. Absolutely killed it, guys. We gained over 100 subscribers this stream. That is insane. Thank you guys so much. That really, really means a lot to me, guys. That is fantastic. That is incredible. Thank you guys for all the fantasy questions. I really do appreciate it, man. Good luck to everybody today, guys. Go kill it. Hope you guys have an incredible fantasy day. But just remember, guys, sit back, relax, watch some football, enjoy some football, guys. It is a long season. It is a long fantasy season. Do not panic, guys. Do not freak out. Don't get too upset, guys. Enjoy some football today. It's going to be a great day of football as a whole. So, like I said, guys, what a great stream. Thank you guys so much, man. An incredible stream as a whole. I really, really do appreciate you guys so much. I love this community, man. Love the Catch Fam. Just crazy, man. 100 subs on a stream is something I've never even come close to before. So, thank you guys so much, man. Like I said, check out all the links down below. Hit the like button on the way out. Join the Discord if you guys have fantasy questions during the day, or hit me up on Instagram or Twitter. So, like I said, guys, it's a long, long season. Don't panic today, man. Good luck to everybody out there. I really, really do mean it, you guys. So, that'll do it for today's stream. We've got kickoff in under 10 minutes. Boy, I'm nervous, but I'm keeping Sammy Watkins, and good luck to anyone starting Sammy Watkins today. And a perfect way to end the stream, guys. So, kickoff is under 10 minutes, guys. Good luck to you all. I appreciate you guys so much, man. And, yeah, be on the lookout for week 2 content. Week 1 is basically wrapping up here. So, that'll do it, man. Thank you guys so much. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I got nothing else to say, man, except for good luck on the first Sunday of the 2022 NFL season, the first Sunday of 2022 fantasy football. And thank you guys so much for watching and or listening. And remember, you saw it here on The Catch. And peace.